Greetings, are we all here?
Hey, hey.
You?
Hi. Hello?
Yep.
Charles was coming.
Never know with that guy.
Yeah. He talked to me an hour ago and he said, all right, I'll be there in an hour. So,
Didn't he say that last time too?
well, the calendar did get messed up because of the time change.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It happens every year.
Yes, it does. We've gone through, what, 3 time changes in this game already?
Yeah. This is the third one.
I love that intro.
Thank you.
All right, now time to mute it so I don't hear my own voice.
Okay, there we go. I got all my stuff up and running now.
Did you see the graphics and everything, Melvin?
No, I didn't get a chance.
Replay.
Well, on break time you can.
Yeah, replay, right?
Sure.
That'll work.
Everyone's so quiet now.
Yeah.
I was going to the bathroom, and I didn't want you to hear.
It's almost TMI. Almost.
No, it is.
Just about.
I thought I was being considerate to you guys.
You were, and thank you. I really am very happy that you muted yourself while you were peeing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Further consideration would be to not have mentioned it.
Truly. Okay, are we ready to get started?
Ready.
My
Yes,
chat
we're
says
gonna
yes,
be.
they are ready.
Everybody who's here is ready, huh?
Yep,
So
yep.
we're missing Charles and...
It's like, are we missing our cleric again? Darn it.
Yes.
Yep. Always.
I'll play the cleric too.
The part of the cleric will be played by...
By the druid.
the druid.
You know, this cleric has some really strange personality disorders.
One day
yeah.
he's a paladin, the next day he's a druid, then he's himself.
Then he's a ranger.
Yeah, well, the ranger has even worse problems.
Yeah.
Been watching
One day
him.
I'm a male, dwarf ranger. The next day I'm a female drow rogue.
Who likes arguing with himself?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yes.
All right, so just to recap from where we were last time, as you remember, party is split again at the moment. Rurik is in Castle Ravenloft, and he's picked up 2 strays to come along with him. One's name was Emil, and the other one was Anders. And Anders was actually hanging upside down in the dungeon. He was being tortured by trying to keep his head up while tied with his hands behind his back and upside down as the water flowed into the dungeon, and he had to keep his head up above the water. Rurik was able to rescue him before he perspired. And in a cell just down the way from him, he found another guy named Emil. And so Rurik is traveling with them. Now, as they were trying to get out of the castle, they stepped on a trap that sent portcullises down all four sides of them and immediately zipped them up several floors to who knows where. And that's where they are right now. The portcullises have now released, and they are on a map I'm going to share with you right now. That should be well on its way.
Yes, I got it.
Okay. In the meanwhile, everybody else is in the keep called Argenvostolt. I can never say that properly the first time. You're in a keep called Argenvostolt, and you've explored quite a bit of the area. You found a chapel that had revenants in it, which are undead warriors, basically. As you were exploring around, you made it all the way to the top of the keep, to the roof, and you made it throughout most of the keep down on the bottom. And you're just exploring now the third floor, and you've just opened a room that is... Let's see how to explain it the best. It's a haven for dust and cobwebs, and I'm sharing that with you right now. And we're just about to the point where Charles, our missing cleric, saw somebody standing in a window on this third floor. And you should have that now as well. Okay, so if everybody has that, we're going to just start at the top of the combat tracker. And it's going to be Shanane's turn. Shanane, we'll just let you take off.
Okay.
You know, one more thing. Let me just describe to you why you're here, just in case we don't remember. You were on your way to, well, you're in the front of Castle Ravenloft and having a big confrontation. And one of the Were-Raven guys appeared to you and he said, hey, you know, you guys really need to go to this keep to find something there. He says, that's where you need to go. And basically, you came here not knowing exactly what to expect. You came to the front of the keep and there was a big dragon statue that blew cold air on you, but he didn't cause any problems. You've learned about the mystery and the history of this keep, that this keep was owned by a dragon, a silver dragon, who had an order of knights that served under him, and their job was to protect the land and basically protect the Amber Temple to keep anything evil from getting into it, because the Amber Temple was basically a mausoleum or a museum that was keeping all of this evil information and evil powers. And Strahd basically sent force after force after force against this keep until finally he destroyed it. And then he captured and destroyed the dragon and took the dragon's bones away and all these things. So right now you're here to figure out what to do. You've had a couple of experiences here in the castle already. You met a living fire in one of the fireplaces that asked you please to save the men, save the soldiers here. You also ran into another guy who was sitting kind of in a throne type area, just muttering to himself. These revenants are consumed with madness and anger. They're just really frustrated with basically Strahd. And then Plaz ran into the knight's table, round table there, and they told him to get out basically, and so he ran back out before anything happened there. And that was the last room that you had explored. And so now we're in front of this new room. You've just opened the door to see what's in there, and that's where we're going.
Yeah, but didn't we get told that like the knights and stuff that were here could help us or something like that?
Yeah, there's something here that can help you.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Doesn't seem to be the knights, because they don't want to help anybody.
They seem to be pretty self-consumed.
All right, well, let's check out this room then.
Okay. Show me where you're gonna go. What you're gonna do.
Well, Plaz was the one that opened the door, so.
Plaz
Yeah,
opened the door,
so-
and now it's Shanae's turn. He
I'm
did.
gonna
Plaz opened the door, and it was just that was the end of the session last time.
Yep.
I'm gonna squeeze myself past Plaz, and I'm gonna move myself in.
Beg your pardon, excuse me.
Sorry, Cher. May I get by?
Absolutely.
And I'll just walk a little ways into the room and just see what's there.
Okay. Just a second. I have an unresponsive computer.
No worries. Jeff poured coffee on our modem last week, so it's all good. Oh, not just the modem, the cable, the modem box
Router.
as well.
You make it sound like he picked up his cup and went, you know what, this looks good, and poured it on there like.
He said, "I am so sick of slow speeds. We need something new."
Well,
Yeah, he thought it was Mr.
he was-
Fusion.
Well, he was cleaning, and apparently coffee makes a good cleaning liquid. I'm not real sure about that and how it works.
Notice I'm just gonna sit here and just quietly. I'm not gonna respond to any of this.
Happy with his new modem and router. No, don't need to say anything.
Yeah,
Exactly.
He got better speed now. He's happy.
yeah.
Okay, so
Next time
I'll
you
give
should
you a
just ask
description of
for
this
it.
room again. In fact, I'm just going to put it into the. Let me put it into the chat window so you can see it there too. This room is a haven for dust and cobwebs. There are 3 narrow windows that allow slivers of light to illuminate the oak shelves along the walls and a torn, padded chair lying on its side near a cavernous hearth. A picture above the mantel has been slashed, its lower half hanging down below the frame like a torn piece of flesh. An iron door is set in the south corner of the west wall and hangs open on one hinge. Shanae, what would you like to do? That's what you've discovered so far.
Okay, so I've still got a little bit of movement left. I'm gonna walk over to the fireplace
Okay.
and see if anything happens. Like the kind of like the fireplace that was downstairs, see if that's got the same thing going on.
Yes, you hear a movement behind you. As you turn around to see what it is, a journal page, you hear the soft flapping sound of wings, but you can't really tell where it's coming from. And then a single piece of parchment blows off at the top of a bookshelf, and it spirals lazily in the air and lands gently at your feet.
This episode
I
of
will-
Ravenloft is provided by John Woo.
Nice.
Where's my doves? I want my doves and dual pistols. I'll reach down and pick it up.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to share it with you.
Okay. Okay. I will begin. I will call everybody into the room. Hey guys, I found something.
What'd you find, Shanae?
Sound like Goliath from Davy and Goliath. What is it, Davy?
Oh, we're not. We can just go in the room. I thought we were still doing turn order.
Yeah, you can just go in the room for right now. No problem. We'll get back into rounds when we need to.
Awesome.
But Shanae wants to share something with you.
I found this journal page just floating around. It says, "My knights have fallen and this land is lost. The armies of my enemy will not be stopped by sword or spell, claw or fang. Today I will die, not avenging those who have fallen, but defending that which I love, this valley, this home, and the ideals of the Order of the Silver Dragon. The evil surrounds me. The time has come to throw off this guise and show these heathens my true fearsome form, whatever that means. Let it spark terror in their hearts. Let them tell their stories of dark triumph against the protection of the Balinok Mountains. Let Argynvost be remembered as a dragon of honor and valor. My one regret is that my remains will not lie in their rightful place in the hallowed mausoleum of Argynvost Holt. No doubt my bones will be scattered among my enemies like the coins of a plundered hoard, trophies of a hard-won victory. I do not fear death. Though my body will die, my spirit will live on. Let it serve as a beacon of light against the darkness. Let it bring hope to a land wrought with despair. Now to battle.
Well, that sounds like the dragon went to battle.
And it's signed with an A. Yes.
That's what I would think.
And just as you finish reading it, the sound of wings again appears and apparently flies into the painting that's hanging up above the mantle there in front of you. And as it flies into the painting, the flap of the painting that was torn, it hangs down and it starts waving as though it were caught in a wind, although you feel no wind.
Can I get up on the mantle?
Yes, you can climb up there.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm going to
just a
do
minute,
that.
Thorin. I saw you whisper.
And I'm going to push the flap that's falling down up so that we can see what the painting.
Torm's gonna bend down and cup his hands for you.
He's
Yep,
used
there
as a
you go.
human ladder quite a bit.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just, kind of push it up so we can see the whole painting and what it is.
And you guys can feel free to use Torm any way you feel, any way you'd like. Since he's not here. Okay, so you climb up on the mantle and what are you doing here with the picture?
I'm just the piece that's flapping around.
Yeah.
I'm just pushing that back up against the painting. So basically we can see the whole thing.
As you push it into the painting, from the bottom torn piece of the corner, it starts mending itself. And it mends itself all the way up until you can see the full picture. And all of a sudden, the picture flashes with a brilliant silver light and shows a picture of a beacon that is shining across the land. And the spectral form of a huge silver dragon again fills the room behind you. And he says, "My skull lies in the fortress of my enemy, displayed in a place of ill omen. Return my skull to its rightful crypt, and my spirit will shine here forever, bringing hope to this dark land." And with that, the dragon's apparition fades away.
I think we found what we need to find here. I think we need to go back to Strahd's castle and get the skull.
And Torm says, "But wait, we were going to go see the mausoleum."
Well, Tom, we can see the mausoleum later. I think we need to get the skull first.
No, we need to go see the mausoleum, he says.
Shenini is going to hog-tie him and play Badger in a bag.
Thorin talked him out of going to see the mausoleum last week.
Yeah.
He wanted to really see
the
that
first
really bad.
time he role plays, since the beginning of his character, you tie him up and put him in a bag after 2 lines. Come on.
Sorry.
I do want to say, has he? Because I don't see any feats on his skill sheet or his character sheet. Did he put any feat or ability scores in since we've leveled?
I think he just added to his ability scores. I don't remember what he did.
Because his wisdom is still a 16.
I don't remember what he did.
Do 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 do.
All right.
Want to level him up for us?
Oh, I don't know if he did, and if he might have put it in strength for all I know. Who knows?
Oh, we're all still level 7, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, you are.
I just wanted to make sure his wisdom is actually 16, and it shouldn't be higher or not. Because I know I've been putting points in my wisdom for the extra spells.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do here in the study? You want to investigate that broken iron door over there or anything?
Plaz did want to peek in that room, yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Torme's gonna wiggle while he's in the rope.
So, Plaz, you can tell this place used to be a safe, like a safety house, a safe area. There's the big iron heavy door was just shattered though. It's just barely hanging there on one hinge, so it wasn't quite shattered, but it was really destroyed. And basically, the walls of this room are lined with lead, but empty chests and shattered vases are all over the floor. Everything's been plundered here.
Okay, I'm gonna go in and see if there's anything useful that I can search for.
Okay, do an investigation check for me.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Awesome.
Yeah. Looks pretty plundered to you. Mm-hmm.
So I'll come out and I'll tell people, yeah, there's nothing in there. It's all looks like they kept important stuff in there, but I didn't find anything. So
Yeah, in fact, you get the impression, being dragonborn yourself, you get the impression that this is probably where the dragon had his trove, his treasure trove.
I'll say that maybe
It's a
somebody
pretty
made
small
off.
trove.
Yeah, maybe somebody made off with it since it's all destroyed in there.
Right.
Well, for a dragon, he must have been a small dragon for such a small hoard.
You guys can take a look if you want. I'm satisfied.
Anybody else want to do anything in there?
Not really.
Okay. We're going to move over to Rurik now, in the other map, in the middle of the castle. Rurik and his friends, Emil and Anders. And Anders has been pretty badly injured. He's only down to 1 hit point now.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Do you want me to target him and actually do it, or what would you like me to do, sir? Since he appears to be out, I was gonna say he appears to be healthy in the tracker.
Yeah, well, I just fixed that. We should have Torme help him out too. Oh wait, but Torme's not there. Never mind.
Yep.
I'm in the wrong map.
Torme's ethereal appearance peers over there.
There you go,
Okay.
lad. That'll help you out a bit. Now, let's see about getting out of this predicament we're in.
He says, "Thank you, thank you." Last time I also told you that there was a big pit to the right of you here.
Yeah.
There's some discrepancy in how the authors put this together. So really, it doesn't make sense to further an elevator to get to this point and that be a pit right there. So we're gonna just say that it continues on.
Oh, goody, because I was trying to figure out how to get these guys across that pit.
Yeah. So we're just gonna basically rewrite the story for just a bit. Rewrite the map for a moment.
Okay. Silly game. game designers putting in random traps that make absolutely no sense. I have no idea why they would do something like that.
You would never do that, would you?
Me? Never.
Never.
I would never have, useless encounters where people have to fly back and forth over flowing water or anything.
So just to the north of you there, you can see that as you go around the corner there is an outline of a door in that wall up ahead.
I will move over to it, and I will use my perception to hear through it.
Okay.
Oh, that was great.
You don't hear anything on the other side.
Harry, come this way.
But you can definitely tell it's a door there, even though it's hidden.
And I will search around. I'll look around to see if I can figure out how to open it.
It's easy from this side.
All right, then I'll.
Okay. And before you, you see a big hall full of webs. This ancient hall is choked with spider webs, broken by a single clear path right down the center of it.
I chuckle myself when I see it. The drow would hate this. Of course, the single path isn't anywhere close to where I am.
No, you'll have to make your way through the webbing to get to it.
I would like to move at half speed, clearing the web ahead of me. Actually, you know what? Take that back. Stop. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to grab a handful of web. I'm going to shake it vigorously. And I'm going to say in a loud voice, all right, wakey, wakey. Come on, you creepy crawlies. Get out of there.
Dinner's here.
Dinga, dinga, dinga.
And you wait, and no response. There's no vibrations on the webbing that would make you suspicious to there being something there, but there is no response at all. The webbing that you have in your hand begins to crumble to dust.
Excellent. In that case, now I will move half speed, going towards that clear space, clearing out webs in front of me into the side so they can come up behind me.
Okay.
And you get to this point and you're jumped by 642 spider swarms.
No, actually, nothing is going on here. You do see a pair of double doors to your right, and to your left, it appears to be a blank wall.
And a telephone ringing in the
Yeah,
distance.
somebody's ringing my phone. And I'm not
I will
answering.
move to the double doors.
Okay, email and Anders follow you there.
I'll listen at the door.
Okay, just a moment. I'm changing their initiative so that they actually act with you. Make it a
that'd
lot
be good.
easier.
Since we basically have all like weighted our actions and held actions and readied actions just to help each other. So yeah.
Well, it's going to help me from jumping back and forth between maps so much.
I can't interact with this character sheet.
Okay, let me describe what happens behind this door. You can hear the rain and thunder outside. The air in here is cold and damp. There's veils and curtains of webbing filling the room, making it hard to gauge its width and depth. There's a single narrow path that leads to the dark center of the room, where a rope dangles from high above.
Could you hang a stake on there just to make it look really like bait for me, please? I will move to it.
Okay.
If you want to move my token to wherever the rope would be, then that's where I will be in. And now the spiders come out and get me.
No, the cobwebbing that's in here is extremely old and falls apart as you touch it. Although it is a little bit of a hazardous, it is difficult to move through the area.
Okay.
So the rope is now hanging above you.
Can I reach it?
Yes, it comes all the way to the floor.
I turn around and I look at the two of them, push my finger up to my lips and go, shh, be very quiet. I have a feeling something bad's about to happen. And then I jump up and I grab the rope and I pull on it really hard.
And there comes a loud gong sound, and it causes 5 giant spiders to drop from way up above. And you see them coming.
5.
Excellent.
Give me a
my
perception check, Rurik.
my first thought is
Sure.
run away, and his is excellent.
He's a crazy ranger.
He's crazy.
I am not. My mother had me tested.
Thanks. To the north of you, you discover a secret door.
Ooh. I'll point in the direction of the secret door, and I'll look up at the spiders, and I'll look back at my two companions. Quick! Over there! That wall moves! Get to it! I'll cover you!
I'll cover you. Awesome.
Okay, these guys are about 20 feet above you, way up in the belfry. If you want to start moving yourself there.
The closest one to me, you said about 20 feet away?
Yeah, 20 feet up in the air.
Right. Okay. I am going to target the closest one to me as I'm moving backwards. Actually, I'll be moving after I do this and casting Animal Friendship on it.
Okay.
Animal friendship.
Animal friendship work on spiders, arachnids.
Is it if it's a beast type and has an intelligence of less than 4, then yes.
Arachnid friendship.
It's intelligence
But
greater
it
than
has a saving
4,
throw
isn't
of
it?
DC 12, and for some reason, even though I targeted it, it won't do it. Probably because it's just a token that you threw out there.
Probably because I didn't put it in the combat tracker. I can do that.
Gotcha.
Hang on.
Great. The ranger knows I hate spiders, so what does he do? He gets a freaking spider.
Shut up, you dark heart. At which point, my
Yeah.
two companions probably look at me like I'm crazy.
The ranger's not with us, so we don't care.
No, I'm talking about my two companions. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about the two who are with me.
Ah, yeah. If it's
Okay, you
4 or
should be able to
higher,
target him again.
doesn't
No,
work.
I'm just saying Shanae shouldn't be scared because she can't see the spiders.
She knows in her soul that something is amiss.
It fails its save,
Sweet.
and Charmed has been added to it.
Sweet. You're mine. And then I'll move back to there.
I don't think the changes to Fantasy Ground coded our AC right.
No,
Because
I had to
fix
change
my
mine.
AC.
I've found that we've had to change everything in our families as well. So yeah.
Yeah, the weapons and the AC are stuff you got to
Yeah,
check.
I think magical items are coded in wrong.
I think so. Yep.
Like Torm's got an AC of 20, which he should have an AC of 18, and I can't interact with his character to change it.
Do you want here? Let me release it to you. You can just go in and open it up. The part of Torme is played by somebody else every week,
Pretty much.
and sometimes the actual player. Okay, I've cleared his owner, so you can go ahead and take him.
How did you know his armor class was 18?
Because I checked the armor he was wearing and then cross-referenced it with, like, he gave himself the dex bonuses and everything when he's not supposed to.
But I mean, if you didn't have control of his character, where did you get the information of his AC?
I can see it on his character sheet. I just can't interact it with the sheet that he gave me.
Oh, okay. Oh, he just gave you the sheet without releasing it. I gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, and we're back to Torme now.
I have to understand
He's tied
everything.
up and
Sorry.
muffled.
That's okay. I'm kind of like that too. Help me figure that out. So I needed to know if animal friendship worked on spiders.
Speaking of which, can you make him friendly towards us, please?
Yes, number 17.
Number 17.
Sure. Okay, back to the group.
Wouldn't you know he's my best friend?
Mm-hmm.
This does not end well. I hope you all know that.
Okay, Torme, Thorin / etc. So you guys gonna start heading out?
Yeah, we got to find the peeps. Or we have to find our peeps that we're looking for.
Okay.
So where haven't we been?
I have a feeling that whatever that ghost told us, we're supposed to maybe interact with that.
All right, well, you lead the way, and I'll follow you.
Well, where did
Okay.
he tell us to go? I don't remember.
I don't know. It's hard to remember.
Yeah, because I was messing with this stupid sheet.
Let me see. Okay, so here is what the ghost said. And Torm wanted to go down to the first level to see the mausoleum.
Well, his skull lies in the fortress of the enemy.
That's here.
I am so gonna stomp that. Oh.
I thought this was the dragon's fortress.
Isn't that the enemy?
This is the dragon's fortress. This is Argynvostholt.
So then I guess his skull lies in Strahd's castle?
He
Yes.
suggests, yeah, he suggests that it's somewhere like that. Yep. Displayed in a place of ill omen.
So we gotta go get his skull and bring it back to the crypt, I'm guessing, because that's probably where his body is laid to rest. So another ride on the raft.
Mm-hmm. And only then will the beacon light back up.
Right.
So do we think we need to do that before we talk to the guys that are supposed to be here to help us? Or do we think that we need to do that to get the guys that we need to help us?
I think we need to do that in order to get the guys here to help us.
Okay, that makes sense. Shall we partake in a rock ride?
Unless you guys want to investigate the crypt to see if there's any monsters down there that we need to kill before we put the skull down there. Because I know Torme, even though he's tied up and muffled right now, he wanted to investigate the crypt.
What about since we have to go back anyway, what about going back, doing that thing, rescuing Rurik or finding Rurik, and then coming back here and dealing with what we have to deal with?
I'm good with that too, but isn't Rurik dead?
Oh, wait, do we not know that he's not dead?
All you know is he didn't come back with you guys. Yeah.
Ah,
You
crap.
saw him just...
Okay, scratch the
you
last
didn't
little
even
bit
know
of
he was really a
metagaming I
vampire.
said.
Thorin knew.
Okay, well, so yeah, let's go explore the crypt then. Let's do it.
Okay. So are you going to head back to the castle, or are you going out to the mausoleum? What are you doing here?
We're going to go back to the mausoleum right now.
Okay. So basically you can climb up the roof and use your rock to go down.
That'll work.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all
you
got 10 minutes in this mausoleum, and then we are leaving.
Okay.
I
So you
just
basically
drop
you
Torme
do
down
that,
from the
and you're
ceiling
heading
from
out
the
to the
window.
mausoleum. I'm just going to put you on a different map a moment.
I'm gonna tie a rope to Torme and shimmy him down the side of the building.
Okay.
Is he really gagged, or are you just saying that because Charles isn't here?
Sinead tied him up. I'm
Oh,
not messing with
okay.
Sinead. She's
I must have
mean.
missed
She'll
that.
start you on fire.
Exactly. Don't
Like, I'm
make
not
me
gonna-
break out the torches up in here.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
drop
he's-
our cleric from 3 stories. I'm just gonna tie him rope to him and shimmy him down.
Our cleric's like babies. He bounces.
Okay, standing in front of you, there's a. Let me explain it this way. There are tarnished, silver-plated gargoyles shaped like dragon wormlings that are clinging to the stone-tiled roof of this mausoleum. It looks like nothing has touched this mausoleum. It hasn't been plundered or broken into. It looks like it's completely intact. There's an 8-foot tall, 4-foot wide white marble door set into the southwest wall, and it's engraved with the name Argenvost.
Are we on a map or no?
Yes, you're now on the first map. Let me share that.
I'm gonna say to you guys, I want to go open that door and go in. What do you say?
Go for it.
So I do that. I go and I open the door and I try to
Okay, strength
walk
check,
in.
please.
Strength check.
Yeah, it's stuck. And
I got
you
a.
did it.
I did it. Okay, cool.
That did it. Yep, it opens up. So the interior of this mausoleum, it's pretty dark and dusty. You see 4 empty alcoves with raised floors, and etched into the far wall is a verse written in Draconic.
Well, how convenient.
How
Yeah,
convenient.
you can read Draconic. So can I.
Okay, let's see. I think I can give it to you in Draconic.
Okay.
Yes, you can. How come Draconic is not one of my known languages?
I will tell everybody what it says.
Oh, I
Here-
understand it because I can read it.
Here lie the bones. Well, but maybe Shenane. Here lie the bones and treasures of Argenvost, Lord of Argenvost Holt, and founder of the Order of the Silver Dragon.
What the?
Let's
This is weird.
look at it. I mean, let's. Do we want to open the thing?
Oh, okay, there we go. Now I understand. I had Torme selected. That's why I couldn't find my languages.
You're playing the wrong character.
Mm-hmm.
So, gang, what shall we do? I don't know that Laz says gang, but I guess he does now.
Is there any
We are
treasure
kind of
in
like
there?
Scooby Doo, so yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a large stone sarcophagus basically there, and since the dragon was basically the last defender here, there was nobody left to put him away, to bury him properly where he was supposed to be buried.
Let's push open the sarcophagus, see if his remains are here.
I'm always game to push open any sarcophagus for any reason. So yes.
Okay, just a moment.
Oh my god.
And we just died, all of us.
Right. Okay, so you find a horde of. you find a hoard basically of there's gold and platinum in here, there's jewels and all sorts of things. But even more special, there is a weapon here.
Hello.
Just a moment. Trying to find it. It's one of those
Another
things that you
weapon
prepare.
for the paladin.
I gotta get some weapons for you guys. I got what I need to stick up someone's
Apparently,
butt.
this game only gives out paladin weapons.
And I chose to be a paladin when we thought we were playing
Lost Mines.
Lost Mines, yeah. Didn't even realize. I perhaps
Just a
may be
moment, I'm
the...
having a bit of a problem, so I'll have to
No problem.
Yeah, that's fine.
back to you in a second.
Never knew that. Think that you would see a dragonborn paladin in Barovia.
Okay, from now on, we're not giving Torme his sheet back because I had to fix it again.
He had it for one game session.
All his spells are messed up again.
Oh my god, why did he... I tried to tell him not to change it.
Just so we don't have
Hashtag
dead
what's
air.
up, motherfucker?
Why don't Rob and I go ahead and start singing a medley of songs to fill our stream with extra noise? Considering I don't think either of us can sing, that will probably scare people right the freak away.
Yeah, but we might draw in others by virtue of, bad entertainment.
My stream is saying, "Don't tease us, do it."
All right, you pick the song.
I'm trying to think of a good song that would be stream appropriate and would be Melvin appropriate at the same time.
We all live in a D&D machine. A D&D machine. I take liberties with words.
I see that.
Okay, there was a parcel here that disappeared on my computer, so I'm going to have to come up with something else. Inside, you find a bunch of weapons that are silver plated for fighting against the undead.
Cool.
Oh, silvered weapons.
Yes.
Nice.
I look
So-
for a silver staff.
Why don't you want a silver staff? Great. Granted. We'll create one for you. Whatever weapon you want. It's
real
full of
simple.
weapons,
Here,
so-
you can have this.
Yep.
If you have a desired silvered weapon, well, let me know. That's what's in there. That's what you will find here.
Torme, look for a
I
silver
want a
mace.
silver man catcher.
Dagger. Oh, rapier.
Okay.
Rapier.
Two
Silver
rapiers.
rapier.
Two rapiers for you.
Yeah, you can do well then.
I go pokey.
That's right.
Yeah.
She
I'll
puts
keep-
her right rapier in. She pulls her right rapier out. She pulls her
I stuff my right rapier in and I wiggle it about. Wait, that's not the way that's supposed to go.
That's the shenane pokey pokey.
Is it is the two-hand thing? Is that finesse or light? I can never remember.
It's,
Finesse means you can use your
Finesse.
Finesse is for dexterity.
And light is the one it has to be to use the two weapons to attack, right?
I
Well, you
believe you
can-
can use light and finesse for that. Yes.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
So since my
just
sun sword
one
is
rapier.
so since my sun sword so since my sun sword is a finesse weapon, I could get another silver weapon and use two weapons.
But
Correct.
since you guys don't have the feat dual weld, your offhand weapon will not have the bonuses.
Right, but it gives me another bonus attack.
Yeah, it gives
Correct.
you an extra attack.
All right, I'd like to grab a silver weapon.
Okay.
And you
Just-
get a lance.
Just add these all to the party sheet. We'll grab them out.
yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm trying to figure out.
Or we can get the weapons ourselves to make it easier on you and just add the silver property.
Yeah.
That would probably be the easiest.
Okay, we should do that.
So just go to the regular equipment. Yeah, go to the regular weapons table.
I pick the belly button lint out of my belly button and flick it at a spider.
Mm.
Okay, so while they're doing that, there are all the weapons in there, anything in there, and it's silvered, so just grab what you want. Really.
Okay, how do I change that on my character? Are we putting it in the party sheet or
No, we're not going to put it in the party sheet. Just add it to your inventory and add the silvered property to it.
Just put silvered in quotations next to the.
You
name of the
actually
weapon.
open it up, and in the properties where it says finesse or two-handed or whatever it says, you just put comma silver, and
Can you modify that yourself?
Absolutely.
Okay. I didn't know if it allowed players to do that or if it,
Yeah,
GM
and
had
then
to.
Does it have to
then
be capitals or anything?
no, it's all as far as I know, it's all small. But we can test it when
Because
we.
finesse and light are both capitalized, with the first letter at least.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Well, let's make it capital then. We can fix it if it's wrong.
As soon as you run into some undead, we'll be testing it anyway. Okay, let me close all these windows and jumping back over to Rurik.
Did we find the rest of his remains in there?
No,
Minus the skull?
there are no remains, just weapons. It's a horde ready for somebody to go
great.
after Strahd.
So then we gotta find the rest of his remains too.
Yes. And those are, he said basically his skull. He says it lies in the fortress of my enemy. It's displayed in a place of ill omen. Return my skull to its rightful crypt, which obviously this is the place, and my spirit will shine here forever, bringing hope to this dark land. Okay, Rurik,
Aye.
just go back to this combat tracker. Giant Spear 15 descends and now is ground level. Spider 9 and 21 also descend. They're also on the ground and heading towards you. And your turn.
Okay. To open the secret door is an action or a bonus action for you? Or for me?
It'll be your action
Okay. In that case, then...
because you'll have to figure it out while you're opening it.
Alright, so I will open the secret door, and I will ask Bartholomew. That's what I'm naming spider number 17. His name is Bartholomew. Bartholomew! Make sure that your friends don't attack me!
Okay.
You laugh, but guess what? It's going to be my mount.
Now I'm laughing harder.
Is a mace considered light? Because the mace doesn't have properties on it.
Interesting.
Then, if it doesn't have any properties, then no, it's not light.
So then I just put silvered in there.
Yes.
And for my movement, I will move, and hopefully my two buddies will also move with me into this new room.
Yeah, they see the spider. They don't want to be there.
But I will basically guard the retreat. Come, Bartholomew! We're leaving this place!
And he comes forward. The door shuts behind you, and you are now in the middle of an octagonal vault that's free of dust and cobwebs. There's a domed ceiling 40 feet up above you. It's painted black and sparkles with a display of stars in unfamiliar constellations. And barely contained within this vault, which I guess you're only able to stand right against the wall, because in front of you there is a huge black tower that takes up most of the room, except you can walk all the way around it. Not sure quite how to draw that, but
Like a circular tower kind of thing?
yes.
Sweet. Excellent. There's a large tower in the middle of this domed room. And I don't see any other apparent way out at the moment.
No, you don't.
I will roll a perception check.
Okay.
No, actually, I will roll an investigation check. I'll do that next round. I will just complete my turn here at this point because this will be a full action.
Okay. Just looking to see what you see here.
Amelia, tall drink of water. You're in my way. Oh wait, that's a tower. What is that?
So it's actually a square tower. I got the shape wrong.
Square peg in a octagonal hole, round peg in an octagonal hole. It's all the same thing.
Yeah. Well, that looks like about right. Just a moment. Okay, so there are arrow slits in this tower. They're 4 inches wide and 2 feet tall. The walls are, from the arrow slits, you can see that the walls are about 3 inches thick.
Is this a Darren's instant fortress?
Let's see, did you do your investigation check?
Oh God.
Yes, that's what it appears to be.
Oh goody. There's no doors to those things as far as I know. Basically, I'm looking around. That's what the investigation check was. I'm looking around trying to find a way into or up said thing or out of this room.
Okay.
And I'm using my game master knowledge at this point, my out of game knowledge, to understand that there is actually no door to get into this damn thing.
There is. You find on the other side of this thing, you do find a sealed adamantine door. Set in the base of the tower.
In that case, so it's on the far side from where we are right now?
Yes.
Like right there?
Yes.
I've seen her do it a number of times. I bet you I can do it better. I'm going to attempt to open it.
Okay.
No, you daffy dark elf. I can do it myself. Leave me be.
It does not just open. There's nothing on it. It looks like it needs a command word, or you'd have to break into it.
Well, I think the command word for this is going to be open now, you bloody darn thing.
Nope, that doesn't work. Moving right along.
Oh, I don't know.
At least you're safe from the spiders for the moment. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving back to the other map. you folks ready to leave now, or what are you going to do?
We've got our
Yep.
weapons, and assumedly have lined our pockets with as much coin as we can if we think we need that. I don't
Oh,
know that
yes.
And yes, we'd be ready to leave.
Okay. Do you want to line your pockets with all the money you can? I mean, we can leave it there and you can come back and
Yeah,
get it.
I think maybe just leave it there, and I don't think that. I mean, if it hasn't been
We're
disturbed
coming
for
back.
hundreds
so
of years, then why would we think it would be disturbed in the next, few hours? So
we'll
yeah,
leave
we'll
the
come
skull
back.
to rest and then come and get more gold.
Okay.
And I'll throw out
Okay.
the hand sign of the cross, but in a half-assed manner, like Dean Martin does in Cannonball Run, like whatever. And after we close the lid, that's my that's my paladin.
Okay. So I'm assuming you're gonna head outside, hop on your rock, and start flying towards the castle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Done
We're
with that map
coming! Silvered
for
skull.
now.
We're coming to retrieve the silver skull and get Rurik.
Yeah, the dragon skull. Okay, Rurik, back over to you.
No, you daft. Dark elf, I can do it myself. I'll just keep spitting words at it. I'm going to make a wisdom check to see if I possibly know of any magical words that would open it.
Emil suggests that you could stand on his shoulders to look through the arrow slit to see what's inside.
The last time I did something like that, something poked me in the eye. But I'll do it.
Or Anders could get on Emil's shoulders. That would be fun.
Oh, no. Anders is just going to stay right where he is. He's wounded enough. He doesn't need to move.
Okay. Anders sits down in the corner and starts singing a bard song.
Oh, good. Give me the inspiration. All right.
There you go.
All right, so
Okay.
I'll climb on top of Emil's shoulders and take a peek through the slit in the wall.
Yes, okay. So you look inside and there is treasure galore in there. Tons of copper, silver, gold, plat. There's shields and all sorts of things. In fact, there looks like there's a shield that has, you can see a shield over in the corner that has the emblem of the Order of the Silver Dragon on it. It has a silver dragon standing out from the blue field on the shield. And
I wouldn't perhaps
you can see
my
that this is
normal
the bottom floor.
gear there, do I?
Sorry, what's that?
I wouldn't perhaps see my normal gear there, would I?
No.
How about an Iron Bands of Bolero?
There's all sorts of stuff in there. There's also another floor heading up above. You can see the stairs that lead up to it.
Emil, push me up higher. I'm going to see if I can get on top of this thing.
He says he can't quite help you. He's pushing you as high as he can. You still have another 6-7 feet to go.
Okay, I'll put my hand inside the arrow slit, and I will attempt to start climbing this thing.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check.
Do you want acrobatics or would you like athletics? I'm using sheer force.
Athletics, then.
Oh, goody! I fall on my butt.
You slip back down and don't make any progress, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the meanwhile, the party is flying towards the castle. It's probably going to take 15 minutes in the air to get to the castle. So, Rurik, continue.
I will attempt to do it again. This time I am going to burn my point of inspiration.
Okay. You burn your inspiration. Advantage?
Ooh.
You make it a little further this time, but you slide back down. And the bard changes his tune, but he doesn't have an instrument to play, so it's not very effective for him.
Alright, this doesn't seem to work. So, I will try it one more time.
Maybe you could put Anders on Emil's shoulders and you can climb up that way.
I'm not climbing on Anders. Maybe. Maybe. Give me a moment. Alright, I'm going to do something a little unusual, as you, of course, know, like I'd like to do. I'm going to cast Spike Growth against the side of this thing. And I'm going to utilize the spikes and climb up the spikes.
Okay. You cast Spike Growth, and you utilize the spikes climbing up. I suppose you're pretty adept with climbing on spikes. So, another acrobatics check this time.
Okay. Do I have any bonuses? Please?
Yeah, you got advantage from Anders' song. How's that? There you go. Okay, you make it
Yay!
to the top of this thing. And at the top, you find a trap door.
Which is sealed shut.
This one actually has a handle on it.
Sealed shut.
Ooh, I'll go over to it and I'll lift the handle and try to get inside.
It easily opens. And you are able to drop in.
I'll go back down to the first floor so I can open the door so the other two can get in.
Okay. You do so. And now everybody's inside.
Sorry, I was giving my daughter a kiss goodnight.
That's okay. So, like I said, there is copper, silver, gold, platinum, gems. You see that shield emblazoned with the stylized silver dragon on it.
I'm going to guess Emil's going to take that shield. I
Okay.
am looking for my gear that has gone missing.
And over in the corner, you find a sack. Burlap.
Excellent. Please tell me
And
it has everything in it.
Yep, all of your gear. Don't remember how we quite got it there, but I'm sure Strahd had something to do with that.
Okay. And Susie was just telling me, she goes, except for your helm. The drow is using that as a chamber pot. Alright. So in that case, I will equip all of my gear, and if you want to go over to them for a little bit, that'd be more than fine by me.
Oh, they're still flying through the air, and you're equipping gear.
Yes.
Okay, Anders and Emil can travel around here and look for what they can find as well. They come back with they say that there's a bunch of jewelry on the second floor. There's alchemy jug, there's a helm, there's a rod, a bunch of all sorts of stuff. They found a
Take
potion.
what you need so we can get out of here quickly.
Okay. So Anders finds a potion of greater healing. And drinks it down.
Wunderbar. All right, so I'm feeling a little bit better now because now I have my weaponry back. I've got my stuff on. Okay, I'm good to go. I'm feeling good.
Okay. And Emil and Anders have found enough to take care of them as well.
Excellent. See, my other friends, they weren't cool. So I'm making my own adventuring party. I should open that door, let all the spiders in, and go, "Come on, you're all going to be my friends."
Now, I don't have them quite equipped with everything, so I'll do that when we take a break, so I'm not
No
taking
problem.
game time. But we will assume
Hopefully
that
we don't get
Anders
into
now
a
has...
combat between now and then, so...
Yeah, depends on what you find when you get outside.
Ooh, while they're getting themselves equipped, can I walk around and see if there is a command word to shrink the fortress down so I can put it in my pocket?
Yes. Investigation check. Actually, it would be an arcane check, wouldn't it? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But doesn't seem possible at the moment. In order
Alright.
to shrink this thing down, you might have to get everything out of it.
No.
But you are able to get out the door.
Okay, that's good. So that's what we'll do next. And I guess, well, the only way into or out of this room was that secret door.
Yep, as far as we know, yes.
Oh, crud.
Why don't you give you what
And
you
there were
wanted?
no other
Dun,
doors back
I
the
gave you
direction
what
we
you
came.
needed. Dun, dun. I gave you what you wanted.
No.
Dun, 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 dun. I gave you what you needed. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know.
Huh. And it's a domed ceiling. What's the ceiling made out of? You said it was painted black?
It's black and it is sparkling with stars.
And the room with the spiders had big windows at one end?
Yes, uh-huh.
I think we'll be going back into the room with the spiders and breaking a window.
Okay.
So
Go ahead and
that's
take
what
your
I
move
will
there.
be doing. So I tell my two companions that is what my plan is too.
Gotcha. Okay, so at this point, you come out and find that your friendly spider is gone. Well, he's dead. He's dead.
At him.
And he managed to take each of the others a little bit, so they're not all fully healthy anymore.
Good Bartholomew. You'll be missed.
Poor
I'm
Bartholomew.
verklempt.
Okay, so as soon as you step out,
Uh-huh.
Spider 15 comes to you.
I was gonna say Strahd pops out and tries to kick my butt.
Yeah. Not really.
Again.
It's daytime. Strahd's not awake. So the spider comes over and tries to bite. And misses you. Spider 9, same thing. Climbs over the other spider, tries to bite you. See if he gets it. Yeah, he bites you. Does 11 points of damage. Give me a
Ouch.
Constitution save.
Is it poison?
Yes. Unless you do
Okie
a
dokie.
Constitution save. You're saved. No damage from poison.
Sweet.
So you're not paralyzed.
Gotta love that dwarven resilience too.
Yeah. Okay. Email comes up behind you. Shoots the spider with something in his hand. Spider 9.
Please tell me Emil is a spellcaster of some kind. That'd be awesome.
He has, let's see, just a second. He's got a javelin in his hand, which allows him to reach out over your head and attack.
Sweet.
Pretty good. So he attacks at the spider. It's a hit. And he's heavily damaged. Just a second. Okay. And Anders comes up behind and is able to shoot as well. Looks like he's got a bow in his hand. Shoots through the doorway, I suppose. He's gonna hit spider 15. It's a hit and 7 damage to the spider. Okay, moving right along. They're still flying through the air. You're having a battle. Rook, it's your turn again.
Alrighty. I will attack number 9.
Okay.
He's already damaged as well. Well, let me see.
Yes.
I'm going to Hunter's Mark him first.
Okay.
And then...
That's a miss.
Yeah. And so I'll attack him with the other one.
And
oh
that's
my lord. Give me a second here. And I'll attack my last attack. Since I do have dual wield and I have extra attack.
That's a hit.
Hooray! I finally freaking hit something.
And it's dead.
Savia, right?
Okay, Emil steps past you to help fight. And as you watch, Emil begins to change shape. And turns into a very large wolf.
He's a druid. Dang it! Can't I
Or
ever
he's
get
a
rid of
werewolf.
druids?
He could be a werewolf.
He's a druid! This is my punishment for Thorin, isn't it? I knew it. I'm forever cursed with the druids.
Anders comes behind you and shoots at Giant Spider 15. Perfect. Rolls a natural 20. And Spider 15 is dead. Spider 21 comes. Attempts to attack Emil. The wolf jumps out of the way and is not affected.
My turn.
Your turn, Plaz.
What do I do?
Okay, let's get out another map here. Just a moment.
You guys get attacked by giant bats while you're flying through the air on the rock.
That is going to be sweet.
That would be an awesome battle. You guys dancing along the back of the giant rock, trying to attack stuff, not fall off.
How big is a rock anyway? Like, is it really big?
It's huge.
Really big.
They can pick up an elephant.
Yep.
And all 4 of you are riding just fine.
But is there enough room for us to dance back and
Oh,
forth? Da, da, da,
much,
da,
yes.
da, da,
A
da,
giant
da.
rock is huge, dude.
So technically, that's what 3 by 3 squares.
And the rock lands you all in a very wonderful garden.
If liches had flower gardens, the world would be a better place.
Just a moment, let me get you in there. Okay, sharing this map now with you. I get Shanae.
A garden of
That's Torme
flowers.
Shanae, right? Is that it? Thorin.
Yes.
So it is blustery. The wind is blowing. The rain is coming down on you. You've descended into this huge storm that's constantly over this castle. There are small flowers here that are kind of trying to press skyward against the gloom. There's a pair of large iron gates that are blocking the way to some kind of overlook over to your east. Let me get that opened up a little bit. You also see exits. There's a portcullis to your south. Alcove to the south as well. And you see the same kind of thing to the north.
Do we recognize where we are?
Yes, you came in. Well, you came up to the castle, so you know you're at the castle, and you saw a clearing, but the storm was beating down on you pretty heavily. So
we had
you
to
had
force
to land.
All right. So do we have a sense of where we want to go toward our goal of the crypt or the mausoleum?
Up above you, you see that the big castle is right to your west. You can see all the way up. There's towers and You can see windows, all sorts of windows in the castle. To your east, you see an overlook area.
Where shall we go, guys? And gal?
You hear, Susie?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just thinking, that's all.
Yeah, I'm just working on Torm's character sheet.
I'm saying inside the castle. Just not sure.
Are
Well,
we in a
so we
courtyard or
can-
something?
Yeah. The castle is basically
All right.
right
Since
there.
we're here, I'm gonna have Torm cast locate creature and locate Rurik.
But we don't know that
Oh.
he's alive.
Thorin knows he's alive.
Well, then
That's true.
Thorin's a dillhole for not telling the rest of us.
I did tell you when we were on our way here. I said we're going to get Rurik and the skull.
You
Dill hole.
expect me to remember stuff like that?
All right, that's a great idea. Let's get some locate people.
Okay,
There, I just linked the spell so you can read it.
thank you.
It's
Yep,
concentration up to 1 hour.
yep, you can detect it. It's almost straight above you.
Rurik is straight above us.
Oh.
I'm gonna look up.
Yeah, I'll look
I'm
up.
in heaven.
And as I said, you
Icy
see all
sky.
sorts of windows and door. It's a castle above you, a dark
Oh.
castle, and it's raining hard. It's
All
difficult
right.
to look up.
In an effort to find, I'm gonna just step down here and see more of what I can see to the west, maybe a way into the castle, perhaps.
Okay. So there you just see kind of an alcove area.
Uh-huh.
Nothing special. You can see through the portcullis. To the south, there's a big, huge courtyard down there.
From where I am, do I sense or can I get a feel for where the nearest entrance to the castle might be?
Not from here, no.
Okay. I'm going to come right back to my group and say, doesn't look like that way is going to get us anything. What do you guys think? And then I'll pass my turn.
Okay. Rurik.
Okay, I will move up a little bit. Did you realize that a meal is like itty bitty tiny?
Probably because I was using my control button to speak while I was probably scrolling on something.
Okay, he's
Awesome.
itty bitty tiny.
He's been bitten. He's been bitten.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he just disappeared.
Yeah, itty bitty. Phenomenal cosmic power. Itty bitty little space.
He's actually about as big as the spider now because he's a wolf. Okay, Rurik.
Alrighty, I will move forward. I will attack spider number 21 with my hand axes.
It's a miss. That's a hit.
Excellent. And I've moved my hunter's mark.
And it's dead.
Sweet. And I will take the rest of my move to move over to the next one.
It's a big spider.
And use my last attack on him.
He's
Okay.
huge. I'm not in this battle, so I'm not paying too much
That's a
attention.
hit.
Sweet.
We've had this problem for 3 or 4 weeks, is that the party's
It's been a
split.
while since I played this character, so give me a second while I look at Colossus Slayer for a minute. I can't remember if it's only once per creature per turn or once per turn.
It showed that it expired. But
Well, because
that
I have
doesn't
it
mean
set
anything.
to do it just for the one roll. Your tenacity can wear down the most powerful foes, or most potent foes. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra D8 damage if it's below hit point maximum. You can deal this extra damage only once per turn. Okay, so it's not depending on creature or anything. Alright.
And it looks like that's why it was coded to expire after your first hit.
Probably why I did it, yes.
Perfect. It worked, though.
But Hunter's Mark.
Right, which you can transfer as a bonus action when you kill the creature.
Correct. So, there we go.
Okay, so you've done 15 damage. He's heavily damaged.
Sweet. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize I have Hunter's Mark on me 3 times.
Let me help.
Only needs to be once.
There you go. Oh, that's what the extra damage came from.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, I'm like rolling a heck of damage. Look at that. That's awesome. Oh, that's why. Oops.
So he gets 6 points back. That's all right. Okay, so Emil the wolf runs up and starts ripping the spider to shreds.
Nom nom nom.
Nom nom. Starts clawing him and biting him. Really wears that thing down. Okay. Andres shoots his arrow. Shoots a bow. Shoots
Pew,
an
pew.
arrow. Yes? Achoo.
Pew pew.
And that spider's gone. You've defeated the spiders here.
Da 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 da.
And you see over to the right, big, huge windows there.
Oh yeah, I'll get to those next round.
Okay. Torm/Thorin.
Yes.
You're getting rained on, you're getting wet.
All right, which way is the closest entrance that looks like it's unlocked?
I already asked
You
that.
haven't seen any yet.
It's over here. That doesn't look like any doorways into the house.
No, but you found an overlook area.
It looks cool though.
Just a moment.
Hey Rob, geocluster speed is this
Yeah,
fine
this
for
is
me,
part of
but
the
yours is
castle.
frozen.
Let's see,
Mine
there's a flagstone
is
avenue that's passing between some empty
yes, it
outbuildings
is
there, leading
frozen.
down a stone paved overlook. The overlook, you can see
It's
there's a low stone wall that's adorned with outward
it's
facing
not
gargoyle
frozen for me
carvings. You can kind
now.
of see
It
who's standing
was,
on the
but
wall
it's
out
not
there.
now. Starting to come back again. Okay, yeah, I don't know what the hell. I got to get on this OBS
But there's no
Studio
way
because OBS
inside.
Classic is
Nope, this place looks out over the valley.
not as good.
Perhaps
I'm gonna make that my
you
mission
might be able to
tomorrow.
see
I
more
guess
from there.
tomorrow and Monday I'm gonna make it my mission to make the switch over to OBS Studio because this OBS Classic is killing me.
To the north of you, you see a courtyard, and you see the vague outline through the drizzle of some kind of a building.
Shizzle my drizzle.
Are we on the lower level of the castle?
Oh my god, it's only 10 and a half
You're in
hours
the
till
garden area.
Unknown Whom. Very exciting. I took a nap today, so I'll be ready.
Like when we were flying overhead the castle, we didn't see any other entrances or anything. We just dropped down right in the garden area.
Yes.
Just forced down by the rain.
Yes. UW.
Wow, there must be some pretty heavy rain to force a rock down.
It's pretty bad rain, and it's still pestering you.
All
Like I
right,
said, you
as
see the
Thorin, I
outline of a
cast
building in front
control
of you
weather
up
and
ahead.
change the sunny daylight.
Sorry, what?
I don't have access to that spell yet. I was just gonna say I cast control weather and make it sunny daylight, but I don't have access to that spell yet.
Yeah, mine keeps stalling a little bit. I see it. I have it on my TV at my
Anybody
big
else
screen.
figure out anything where we
But
want to
it's
go? Because I don't see any doors.
yeah, we need to find a way in, but I couldn't find it either. So we might have to go into one of the courtyards and proceed west. And takes our chances. Because we know that we need to go up, right? And up.
Yeah, because
Like I'm assuming, I'm assuming it's hello. I'm assuming it's like right here, but way up, and we need to go around and get in, I guess.
Yeah, we need to find a way in.
Yeah.
Because Torme can concentrate on the spell for an hour, so.
All right, so I guess we'll just use our turns to go move as far as we can until we find a door.
Yeah, we're just looking for an entrance.
Okay, so from there you can see a courtyard area. It's pretty much a courtyard area.
But there's no other entrances into the castle?
Not that you can see there.
Can we get through there?
Yes, you can open the gate and get through there.
Okay, we might as well.
Yep, let's do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I did mention you saw the outline of a building up to the north, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, well, we're tracking Rorik right now, so.
Yep.
Okay, I'll come in and see if I can spot some stuff. Doors and whatnot, or maybe even windows. Low to the ground windows that we can break into. I don't know.
There are windows, but they're all pretty high up here.
Okay.
I can cast Polymorph on somebody, and you can fly up to it.
Well, there's got to be a good way for all of us, for 4 of us to get in.
Well, if you get into the window, you can throw a rope down to us.
That's true. All right, well, we'll see what we see here. Oh, hello. No doors.
Yeah, through the drizzle and the rain, you notice you're just in a huge empty courtyard on this side.
And the only way to get into this courtyard is the way we got in.
As far as you know, that is your experience so far.
Okay. Well, I guess we can go back north and check that.
Okay, back to Rurik.
I walk over to the window.
Oh boy.
He walks over to the window. So I guess Torme can feel you walking, huh?
These boots are made for walking.
See?
Okay, you walk over to the window.
Take my magical axes and beat the bloody snot out of the window.
Okay, you break the window open.
I look out. How far down is the ground?
Okay, just a moment.
Boss gets hit with falling glass. What's up?
Walking down broken
So
glass.
you are actually up above a rooftop, and there you can see the battlements about on the same level as you, going all around the castle here.
I will jump out the window onto the roof.
Okay, I don't have a map for that, but you jump out onto the roof.
I can do mind's eye theater for this. Come on,
And-
boys! We're out of here!
And you are about 5 stories above ground level.
That's not an issue. Not yet.
It's raining hard.
I take a moment to soak in some of the rain and the fresh air.
Okay.
It's good to be outside again. Come on, boys. Let's go. And I'll wait for the other two.
I can open up a little bit of the roof for you there.
I think I will be moving, since I jumped off kind of southeast-ish, I think I'm going to go towards the south battlements.
Okay.
DDoS on Twitch, huh? Interesting.
This part of the roof does not connect to the battlements, but you're able to slide down this roof down to the next level. So you can be on the 4th level now.
My stream is frozen again.
That's what I'll do.
I'm assuming you guys can hear me, just the video's the problem.
Working my way down and towards the south, like
But
towards the wall or battlement or whatever.
The dropped frame rate is only 0.17%.
You know, if I get too far ahead of my other two companions, I'll stop and I'll wait for them.
Okay. Email turns back into a human, follows you.
But I'm assuming you guys can hear the sound there. That the
So
sound.
you've come to a point now where you're about 4 stories above the courtyard, and you can look down and see the courtyard below you.
And you say Quester's stream is frozen too, or is having problems?
Tie it off right here.
Let me basically show you.
Like a gargoyle.
Can't we check the DDoS attack Twitch? Isn't there a status thing for that? Let's
so
check
down below you see a bunch of figures kind of walking around in the courtyard.
Twitch status. Let's find out. Twitch status.
So basically, I'm being dumped out into the south courtyard right there. Okay, gotcha.
It says they're all online.
On the same map as everybody else.
Oh my God, we're on the same map! Holy crap!
Lag graph. Oh man. Yeah, lag graph's going crazy.
All right, I'll let Neil and on whatever his name is there.
Yeah, and I'm on port 6667, which has the most problems.
Anders. I'll let them go down first.
Boo.
And then I'll go down behind them. So that way I know that
there's no errors though.
Around safely.
Interesting.
Okay.
And frozen again.
And that's where I'll end myself, is down there on the ground.
Bitches.
Prepared for combat. In case of any of those dark figures that I saw moving around, come back.
All right.
Oh, I thought he was going to come out where I was. Interesting.
Catch me, I'm falling!
And we all just left the area. Like, what's up? There's nothing here.
Okay, it's Storm's turn.
Shanae's still down there.
Oh yeah, did we hear any kind of crash, or did Shanae at least hear anything?
No, it's still raining.
Oh, because of the rain. Right.
But it's Torm's turn, and he detects that Rurik is now not above you anymore. He's behind you.
He's over this way, Thorin. Or wait, he's over this way, Thorin.
Hey, Melvin, can I tell Thorin that he's over this way?
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that.
You guys are... Yes, but we all knew exactly what it was.
Hey guys, he's over this way now.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Torm, you can tell everybody that.
Awesome.
Now, when I use this spell, it tells me everything I need to know about the entire plot line. Is that right?
Yep.
Yes. Okay, I use my crossbow.
Okay, we're gonna try to avoid...
You triggered me, sorry.
avoid non-plot battles anymore, right?
Rurik, you're alive!
Holy moly!
Hey, it's a reunion!
Hello, my friend. Hello, my good friend, Rurik. It is a pleasure to see you and your new compatriots. Do tell.
I turn and I look at Emil and Anders. This was my old adventuring group. They left me for dead.
Dwarf, you were dead.
Hey, speaking of leaving somebody for dead,
Shh, you're like a roach, aren't you?
I
That's
marched
true.
straight at the drow.
Rurik did slit Orin's throat at one point.
that's why I said that.
You're like a roach, aren't you? I can squish you, I can squash you, I can hit you with lightning, and you're just there.
You
I got
done
all-
right, you drow bat.
Right, drop back.
At this
I
point,
reach over and I grab her and I pick her up in a hug and I take my helmet back.
awesome.
Careful with that. That was my chamber pot for a time.
Oh no.
It was mine too. And I plop it
Email
on my head.
turns. So Email actually turns back into a wolf, and he takes off.
Whoa.
I see your new friends like you as much as we do.
He didn't lick me.
That will
Neither
never
did
happen
I.
again.
Andrews, in the meantime, is
uh,
steps up just like a bard would and says, "Hi, my name's Anders. This Rurik guy here rescued me."
Oh,
Oh,
you
he
are
rescued you.
entirely too happy.
"Oh, I'm just happy to be alive," he says.
well, welcome to the party. See what it did there.
Yeah, see what you did there.
So, what are you doing here?
We came to Torm.
As in, you want Torm to tell everybody everything?
Yeah.
Darling,
We're-
we just here to get a dragon skull.
Right.
Yeah,
Shanae
that's-
Shanae's got a handle on the story. We came to get
Melvin,
that.
can I explain this story to them?
Torm, I will gag you.
Again.
So what you're saying is you need to get inside.
Yes.
Preferably.
Right, this way.
And a raven flies down
Oh.
and lands next to you and resumes the form of Davian Martikov.
Davian, what's the word?
He comes back and he
Bird's
says,
the word.
"Ah, yeah." He says, "I see you've returned. Are you ready to get down to the crypts?" Let's see.
Yeah.
Hang on, I got the wrong person. Davian's the one that took you to the other place, to Argrenholst. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's my problem, my fault. The other
Did
guy
he-
that came.
Hey,
Just a
I
moment.
cast a spell on Rurik. Did he fail the saving throw?
He succeeded.
Alright, then never mind.
Why are you trying to polymorph me?
Because I was going to turn you into a rat.
Nice. Nice to see you. I'm gonna turn you into a rat.
Well, he did slit my throat. I was trying to get some revenge back.
No worries. Shanae
And you
has
held
a
me down and
place
licked
for
me.
you. Go
Uh,
ahead, turn him into a rat.
licking
Shanae
and
has a
slitting
place
throats
for
are
him.
two different things.
What's one thing got to do with the other?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
You never rub another man's rhubarb, and you never lick a dwarf.
You had meat on your
Either
beard.
one is just gross. I know
Velikov.
where you've been.
Okay, so it was Casimir who. I just had the wrong NPC in my head. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Casimir comes and finds you guys. And he says, "Oh, you're back.
The Dusk
Are you ready
Elf.
to get down to the crypts?"
Yes.
His goal is to get down to the crypts so that he can resurrect his sister.
Yes,
Do you have
sir.
any
Sure.
idea where where the grays, or sorry, the dragon silver skull is, or the silver dragon skull is?
He looks at you and huge eyes and says, "What?"
Apparently, it's in a place of ill omen.
Which is
well,
this
crypts
friggin'
sound like
castle.
a place of ill omen to me.
Let's do it.
Don't trust him.
He'll apparently say anything to get you guys to go down to the crypts. That's where he
I
wants
don't
to
trust
go.
him,
Don't
period.
trust him.
We got silver weapons. I'm no longer afraid of the crypt. I have
It's
a
not the crypt I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of this dusk elf leaving us into danger again like he did last time and getting us killed again.
I have a
He's
newfound.
under the influence of an extra-dimensional being.
So Casimir says, "Come follow me. We got to get out of this rain."
Dwarf, are you addled?
No. I am actually quite sane, thank you.
Yeah,
Casimir
something
starts heading
about
to the
that
north.
says no.
So he heads back to the garden area. And you can
The
choose
last
whether you're
time
going to
people
follow him
didn't
or
listen
not.
to me, Thorin died.
That's why I'm not following. You know Torm's gonna follow anyways, because he follows anybody.
Okay, so basically Casimir leads you up here to the carriage house.
Technically, last time we followed Casimir, Rurik died. Then I died.
Exactly. That was a domino effect.
My turn. To die. I start to get worried that there was 5 of us and now there's 2 of us. What's going on?
We told you not to listen to him. That's why we're not following.
So Casimir goes up into this carriage house area. Apparently to get out of the rain.
I stand fast and wait. Plaz.
Okay.
Thorin and Rurik did say don't not to follow that guy.
So what do you want to do?
I'm waiting till it's my turn.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought we were all just kind of saying we were going along.
You are.
Because I've moved like 6 times already.
Oh.
But so out of game, if you head over there, you can at least take a short rest. Perhaps even a long
I don't
one.
trust Casimir to take a short rest around him.
I don't trust him, period. I've already told you this like from 3 game sessions ago.
I have a place where we can take a short rest that's dry and nearby. And I'm going to go back to my rope, but I'll climb back up my rope and go back inside if need be.
Well, I'll follow you.
And I'll explain to Anders that he should not trust the Dusk Elf.
Okay, so we're going to
He's
split the
tainted
party again.
by
You
evil.
guys are
I
famous
don't-
for splitting the party.
I do not like it. I don't ever like splitting the party, which is why I'm waiting. And if they don't show up, I'm going to go back.
I have never seen a party split themselves so much.
That's the dumbest idea in the world. I hate it. Both as a player and as Plaz Z.
Okay, so Rurik, you're able to climb up that rope, but as soon as you get up there, you find there's no way to get up further because you've already jumped off the roof up there. Unless
I
you
know,
can
it
have
was only 10
somebody,
feet.
unless you can have somebody push you up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have somebody push me up, I'm sure.
Okay, so you are going to insist on. Okay, so you're going to get your rope then that's dangling down.
I'll wait till others come. I'm waiting for Anders to come up.
Anders is looking at you and look at the others. He's just standing there, indecisive.
Come on, Anders. Have I steered
Persuasion
you
check.
wrong yet?
Persuade him.
Oh boy, I'm a
you've-
diplomat.
Yeah, diplomatic. He just kind of
Miss-
shakes his head as a,
Sir
okay.
Anders, you've been with this guy. He saved your life, and you're just gonna stand there.
He's like, yeah, but I don't want to go back in there.
Says the guy whose throat was slit by him.
Well, I did try my revenge, but it failed.
Anders is kind of revolted about the idea of heading back up there. That's just where you got out of. He's free now. He's happy to start leaving.
Well, you're welcome to find a meal. Have fun.
Okay.
Torm says, I still am tracking them. It looks like they climbed up the building.
Do you have messaging?
Not readied.
Okay.
Basically, I'm going to stand at the top of my rope and I'm going to wait for the others. So basically, Plaz and I are playing a waiting game on who's more stubborn. Guess what? I'm a dwarf.
Yeah.
And I probably wouldn't. Once I gave it a good, like a logical amount of time, like a minute or two, I would probably be like, where the hell are those guys? And go back to say, hey, come on, to find out where they were.
And Torme will follow you.
And be like, what are you guys? Come on, what the hell? Like, why are you going back up there?
We told you we don't trust that dusk elf.
Please see former, argument on why we should go this way. Unless you really want me to.
All right. We will, I guess, I don't know. What do we have to do? Climb a rope?
Yep.
All right. Let's wait
Okay,
for
so
Shenane.
Okay, so what are your goals right now? What are you trying to do?
We're going to get back inside the same way I got out.
So you could try to get back to the same spot.
Yep.
Okay.
And I will aid everybody to come up.
And if need be, I will transform into a giant spider and let them climb up on my back and climb up.
I will cry at the giant spider. Bartholomew! Oh. I miss
So,
Bartholomew.
what is Shenane doing?
Well, we're waiting on her.
Playing Candy Crush.
She's following Casimir.
She's what?
She's following Casimir.
Oh, dear
Following
God.
Casimir.
Okay, so Shenane is headed off to get dry.
I meant,
and all
oh,
the rest of you
dear
have-
Bahamut. That's what I meant to say.
So she's going to go up there and get a short rest with Casimir. Is that right?
Yep, I'm following Casimir.
Okay. And Torme and Plaz and Thorin and Rurik are climbing up in the rain to try to get up to the 5th floor, where Rurik came out of because he broke a window. Okay.
Assisting each other.
Yeah, right now, Plaz is just like, he's very dejected. He's like, whatever, let's just do this. Whatever the hell we have to do, let's just do it. He's sick of standing around waiting for people to all agree.
So, Rourke, did you happen to see a dragon skull in wherever the hell you were?
I saw a lot of things in there.
Anything useful?
I'll let you be the judge of that when I show it to you.
Okay. What kind of weapons do you use?
I use axes.
Alright, I have 2 silvered axes for you.
That's alright, I got magical and some better.
Well, you put them in your inventory anyways. I'm just going to drop them on the ground for you.
No. No.
No!
Then they're staying on the ground.
Okay, so Rurik, Plaz, Thorin, and Torme, I'm moving you to the other map.
Excellent.
You eventually make it up back into the window.
Excellent. And then we would like to take a short rest there. And if you would like to take break at this point, hint, hint.
Ooh.
I would love to. Thank you.
2 hours in. Perfect.
Exactly.
Okay. The party is taking a short rest, and we will take a 10-minute break. 15-minute break.
15-minute break. Ooh,
15,
okay.
oh.
And I am going to start playing some music because my people are absolute jerks about this. They don't like to have their breaks without music.
Do you guys want a
spoil them.
10-minute break or 15-minute break?
10.
10's fine.
10
10's
be
good
better?
for us.
Okay. 10 minutes.
15 would be way too long.
10 after the hour.
Alright,
See
so
you
10,
then.
10.
No music, only slides.
And don't forget, Melvin, come on over and check out the background and stuff.
What's that?
I said, and don't forget to come over and check out the background and stuff. In my stream.
Yeah. Right. Thanks, I will.
Get up, we're going out.
Dude, I made Totino's pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls!
Pizza rolls!
Eat us! Okay.
Totino's pizza rolls. Also, Totino's stuffed nachos.
So where is that sound coming from? Ah, it's coming from the sound effects. Yep. Mute client. Client muted. Alright, now I only have 5 minutes to go get some kind of drink or cookie. Oh, guess what? I don't have any cookies. Damn it. Yeah, GeoQuester's stream is, he's got top-notch stream now. Mine's, I gotta step up my game. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was getting into my music over there.
Toast.
No problem. Oh yeah, we're on a 10-minute break.
Mm-hmm. Dry toast. Oh, not dry. It's got butter on it, but
Jeff, Brian's over here in Discord if you want to jump in.
I don't want to jump in.
Okay, then fine. Be like that.
fine then,
We're
fine.
still playing. I'll talk to him later.
Okay.
Trying to convince Melvin to bring everything over to Discord as well. I'll even host his game channel for him.
Too funny.
It has the ability for sound effects.
Yes, it does. Well, you already have access to my channel, so you can jump in there anytime and use it.
Okay, well, let's talk about it over email or something.
All right.
I have sound effects.
I know you do. You have the good soundboard, the super expensive soundboard stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which I started playing with in some of my games, specifically my Sunday game. I like my Sunday players more than my Friday players.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah, I've noticed
Susie just says maps are maps, and so, she just, decides to be a jerk to me.
Damn you, Susie.
Hey, it is what it is.
We all here missing Plaz?
We get screwed
No,
out of all
I'm
the
here.
good things because of you.
Oh, you're here. Okay. So we're not
Yeah,
missing
Susie's the one
anybody.
who hasn't hit yet.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm the reason we can't have nice things.
I've got 2 St. Bernards for that.
She
And
didn't
2
check
cats.
the box because she's way over there with the other dude.
That's
yeah.
okay. That's okay. I'm just gonna go back to playing by order then. So everybody just roll initiative, see where we start.
But initiative's bad, okay? Okay, that one's not.
Shenane, roll initiative for us.
Yep.
Thank you. And I'm just gonna put Casimir right after you so that you can go together.
We're going last anyway.
Okay. Almost.
No, not
Thorin got a
last.
2.
Thorin's going last.
Yeah, I'm going
Oh
last.
jeez.
Torme got it fucking higher than I did. Oops, sorry.
Nope, language.
Yeah, language.
I guess I'll be. I guess I'll make it a star frame. Language.
Okay, so you are in a belfry. You're a little bit more protected here from the outside. Let's see. A couple dead spiders in here.
Fucking language, man.
And there's a rope hanging from high above, which Thorin figured out what it did.
Melvin, whose real name is
Oh,
John.
sorry, Rurik figured out what it did.
He prefers family friendly. That's
Brain's
just
getting
fucking
fuzzy.
fine. I don't fucking care.
So Rurik, where are we going?
Who's saying that to me? That's creepy.
This voice comes out of nowhere and says, Rurik,
It says it
where
in
are
your
you
head.
going?
Noah, what? This is God. Yeah, right. All right, we'll go over there. I
Okay.
can't remember what comedian did that one.
Bill
And I'll
Cosby.
open the secret door.
It was Bill Cosby.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, the secret door doesn't appear to be there, so you'll have to search for it. Which I'm just going to assume you find it because you knew it was there before.
Right. And I will open said secret door.
Okay, you open it up. You can take everybody in there.
Yes. And I will complete my move inside and to the right of the door,
Okay.
which is like there.
So this latest release of Fantasy Grounds allows, on the GM side, it shifts the screen to whomever's turn it is, puts them in the middle.
You can
of the
turn that
screen.
off.
Actually, I kind of like it. The only,
Oh yeah, it does it for the
only
players
question-
too.
We turned it off because it gives us errors.
Oh, really? It's working for me, but if I'm trying to clear out a path on the screen, like trying to open up the mask, and then the shift occurs, and it's like, oh no. I was trying to open this up.
Yeah, I just turned mine back on, and it worked for me, and it did not give me an error, so that's cool.
It gave me an error twice for
But I hate
Torm
it.
and for me.
I'm turning it off. I'm turning it off because it makes me crazy. Okay, I'm gonna move in there. Except for that, do I know what this purple thing is? Like, do I not touch that? What's happening?
Only if Rick tells you what's going on.
Tech. Oh, for those of you who don't understand what tech is everything that I know. I just told you.
Okay.
So if you were paying attention earlier in the game session, you know exactly what I know. If you weren't paying attention, then you're SOL.
Well,
Okay.
I don't. I guess I'll move into the doorway, but I can't. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. I don't know what else to do.
It's a giant fortress. It's a Baron's instant fortress, which is a magical item, and it's full of treasure. And just because I've always wanted to say this in a role-playing game, and I've never had the opportunity of saying it, look at the ceiling. It's full of stars.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
All right, Shanae, you're with Casimir, and he is all excited that you're going to help him. He thinks you're going to help him.
Keep in mind, I am here for my own benefit, not yours.
So he says, but you're going to come with the crypts. Come to the crypt with me, right? You're going to come to the crypts
Yes.
so I can get my sister.
I am here for a specific reason. Your sister is not my reason. You try anything funny, I will slit your throat where you stand. Do we have an understanding?
He bows his head. He says, yes. But you're going to come with me to the
Good.
crypts?
Yes, I'm going with you to the crypts. By all means, lead the way.
Okay, let's go. And he starts leading you to a door in the side of the castle.
Hey, Jake, you want loot instead of gamble?
Where'd he go?
I'll stick him back
He's
closer
a
to you.
fast
Here
little
he is.
bugger.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So he's heading to this
That's
door down
okay.
here.
You can scroll down to the
And that's about what
scroll
he can do
down
for
and
his
see all
movement.
the different.
Okay.
Um,
I'm
he
doubling
wanted
my
to
move,
gamble.
but
Oh, is there a
there you go.
gamble? Oh, I
Yeah.
have gamble. Yeah,
That's
you're
good.
right. My bad.
Okay, Thorin.
I have gamble for XP. Gotcha. My bad. I forgot I had stated that. That's totally my bad.
Oh, I just moved into the room with Rark, so nothing really to do.
Okay, so what's the plan? You guys are going to climb the tower again?
Go around to the front door. Check that first.
Okay, it's sealed. Shut. There's an adamantine door there, and it's sealed shut.
Ah. Thorin! There's a trap door on the top, but I am not going to climb this thing again.
There's a trapdoor on the top of it.
Aye?
I'll turn into a spider and climb up to the top.
but don't be
Okay.
so enthusiastic.
You turn into a
Well,
this is
spider
the
and
first-
climb up to the top.
This is the first time I've heard Thorn go, I'll turn into a spider. He's just so excited
Yeah.
about it.
Normally super excited, and he's like, whatever, I'll do it.
He spiders up to the top, and
And I will let loose some silken threads so they can climb up.
No, just go inside and unlock the door.
Okay, then I will go inside and change back into Thorin and unlock the door.
And I'll say the
Damn
command word while he's inside and shrink it back down and crush him.
Will
All
it
right,
actually
so
crush me
Thorin
or will it
opens
just
the door.
spit me out?
The door is open.
See, treasure.
Ooh,
I'm swimming like Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, Torm is being played by Chibo today by Ron,
This thing's a lot bigger than I said.
because
it was,
Charles
but
is
that's
somehow not here today again.
okay.
Well,
So
isn't
you're
it a lot
inside.
bigger on the
There's-
inside, right?
There's tons of treasure in here. Yes.
It's the
It's
TARDIS.
a TARDIS!
It's
So you-
blue and it's bigger on the inside.
Smaller on the outside.
There are tons of coins, gems. There's still a shield there that has a silver dragon on it.
Is it metal?
It is, yes.
That's useless to me. Plaz only gets all the crap.
Oh wait, no, give it to Torm.
Torm already has a magic shield.
A magic shield?
Yes.
Ooh, I do not have a magic shield. I
Well,
get
I don't know
everything.
if this shield's magic. It just has the
That's a silver dragon,
has
and you're a
silver
dragonkin,
dragon on it,
and you're a
yeah.
paladin.
Ooh, I
It
wanted
was
it
The
match
head
your
of a
armor
silver
really well.
dragon.
because it's purdy.
It has the head of a silver dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
so it
throw
protects you
down.
from silver
Yeah,
dragons.
toss me that. I'll throw my shield down and take the silver-headed dragon shield.
It's in the party sheet.
Awesome. Superb shield.
See, he gets all the magic items. We get silvered weapons.
Okay, I'm gonna take it. I'm not able to identify it though at this time. Correct?
Not yet.
Not until we take a short rest.
Okay.
You have to spend some time playing with it.
Okay. So hopefully it does something.
Yes. There are also several more potions that you find.
Ooh. Potions.
What colors are they?
Red. Oh, we know what they are. We
They're-
are familiar with these.
Brilliant looking red. There's a helm. There's
It's
a jug.
actually a flammable potion, and you drink it, and you've drunk a bomb, and it explodes in your stomach.
You guys can carry those potions. Let me guess. That winged helmet is made of metal too.
Yes,
yep,
it is.
polished metal. Damn it! Everything's metal.
I have a spear, and that's a magic helmet. Spear, magic helmet.
Light.
magic helmet.
Spirit magic
Made
helmet.
of highly polished metal, inlaid with numerous precious and semi-precious stones. It has 2 wings stemming from the forehead centerpiece.
This campaign is not druid friendly.
Neither is the party.
Especially you. I'm eyeing you, boy, with my melted eyeballs.
Yeah, shudder.
Oh, right, the melted eyeballs.
Okay, what are we doing now? Anybody want to take these other items?
I took 2 of the potions if somebody wants others.
Yeah, Rourke, you're taking the winged helm, right?
No, I got my helm back from Shenane.
I guess I'll take the helmet for Torm.
Okay.
And does anybody want a jug?
Oh, Thorin will take the jug.
Take it. Take the jug. Find out what these things are. Just don't forget when we rest to get these all identified.
Right.
And I took 2 potions if somebody else wants them. I think we should all maybe have at least one on us, you know.
Well, I can cast heal spells. That's why I gave you guys the options to have this.
Right, but what if you're not? Well, right, but if you, I see what you're saying.
There's the jug.
I think
That
it's
jug
always a
looks like
good
you're gonna have a lot of
strategy
people can drink
for
on it.
a person to have, even who's a healer, to have a physical potion on them, so that somebody standing next to them can grab it and shove it down their throat. You know what I mean? That's why even if you have healing spells, you should still be carrying a potion if there's extras to go around.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have 2 regular healing potions, so you guys can have the graders.
All right. Well,
And Torme has 2 regular healing potions too.
all right. I'll give them to Shenanigans later then if she needs them. If she survives.
Don't forget the last one.
Okay. I'm going to. Are we trying to go out this trapdoor?
This is a magical fortress. We can rest inside here.
Oh
Yep,
yeah,
you could.
that sounds like a good idea. Okay, I'll get in there.
I love you, man.
I
You
love
can
you,
actually leave
man.
the coinage in here because once we shrink
Rob
the
needs cookies.
fortress
Oh,
down,
it's a
it's fine.
donation from
We'll stay inside.
Gwydion. Rob needs cookies. You heard me say that?
Kinda
That's
like a
so
portable
funny.
hole.
I don't have any cookies. I gotta get cookies. Well, all right, now I'm obligated. I am going to the
Okay,
store
Shanae,
tonight,
we're back to
and I'm
you
obligated now with this
and
new
Casimir.
donation to buy cookies. So I will do that. You may suggest the type of cookies if
So,
you'd like.
although you're following him, I'm just going to let you explore what you want here.
With my $3.87 or whatever I get. I don't know what the PayPal fees are.
Yeah, please have him.
I can check that
I will
out.
go ahead of him. He will go ahead of me.
Oh, back to this map.
So he opens up this area here.
He is my LMD.
He opens the door.
Is that a landmine something?
Lich mine detector.
Lich mine detector, okay. Chocolate chip, okay, it shall be done.
So he comes in and...
I will text you in the middle of the night with my cookie
I'm
buy.
having you follow him already. There's
Yep.
a door to the north and there's stairs going down. He doesn't know which way to go. But he suggests that they take the stairs down, and then so he starts to head down that way.
I'm good with that.
Okay. Just a moment. Get another map out for you.
Your site will return to you. Just a moment. I can never remember that. Empire Strikes Back, I have the whole thing memorized, and then I always script the lines. Via PayPal. $5. Let's go find out what the fee was for that. I hate PayPal. But, what choice does a person have? Can I log in? Can I do anything? Okay, here we go. I think it's 30 cents plus 2.9%, so whatever that is. What?
Okay,
Yeah,
and so you
45
start coming
cents.
down the stairs. Here's the map.
And I'm using my passive perception just to check for like traps and crap like that.
Right. Okay, so you get down to the bottom of the stairs and you see a large corridor here. Just a moment.
Okay, Melvin, I have to say that kind of creeped me out for a minute because that was like a Bill Cosby, right?
Okay. I used to love Bill Cosby. He was my favorite.
I
His
still
whole-
love Bill Cosby.
Yeah, it was just reminiscent of his whole Noah stand-up.
Yeah.
There was a thing today that said he's going to be proven innocent and restart his entertainment career.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Okay, so there's a hallway down here. Sorry, I got the tokens locked on there. So you come down to this hallway. Let's see, it says the hall stands in deadly silence. There are heavy beams that are supporting a sagging 10-foot high ceiling. Fog clings to the floor down here, obscuring most everything that lies less than 3 feet above it. And a giant shadow lurches across the ceiling as a dark figure shuffles purposely down the corridor towards you.
Whoa.
Aren't you guys glad I brought you to the treasure room?
And to the to the east, you see a wine cellar area. Barrels and barrels and barrels. Caskets and barrels.
Yeah, that's just wine. I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
But there we go.
You see a couple of rats running away underneath the barrels.
The rats.
Okay. Do you want to move further?
Yeah, I'm just gonna move to there and call it a day.
All right. Thorin, back to the party up the stairs.
Well, I think we should just take a rest here, guys, since we're out of the rain and we want to look what these items are. And plus, I want to get my level 4 spells back from Torme and me.
So you guys want a long rest there?
I think that's a good idea. What do you guys think?
I'll go for that.
I'm okay with that. So let it be the Shenane show for a while.
It's
Sure.
the Shenane show for a while. Okay.
Awesome.
So Shenane, this figure that's coming towards you, let me show you a picture of what you're seeing.
Before you do that, Melvin, could you identify all of our items so that while you're working with Shenane, we can adjust our stuff?
You can think about what you got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably the best way to do that, since I don't need to go searching through everybody's inventory for your stuff, is to put it back into the party sheet momentarily while I identify it for you.
Oh, all right.
Would that work?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And then when you see it, you can grab it again.
Oh my god.
+2 shield, nice.
My armor class is going to be sick. It's going to be like 22 now or something.
That helm. Oh my lord.
I didn't see what the helm was. What was it?
Oh,
Helm of
God,
Brilliance.
wondrous items, brilliance.
Yes.
Yeah, stuff's going to be very helpful for a vampire fight.
It's too bad Torm's never going to use it. He's still got scrolls in his inventory that he never uses and stuff. You know, I'm just going to use my crossbow.
Probably's got a scroll of defeat Strahd sitting right there. He hasn't used it.
He's got a scroll of mass cure wounds and mass healing word.
Okay, Shenane, so this creature that's coming towards you, here's the picture of him. And let me describe him a little bit to you. This guy's about 4 feet 9 inches tall, but he actually is hunched over, and he has lizard scales covering half of his face, and he has the ears of a panther. And his left foot looks like it's a duck's foot. It's webbed. And his arms have patches of black dog
Good
fur.
Christ. My
on 'em.
fucking armor class is going to be
He's holding
10,
a light.
22, 23,
It's a
plus
lantern.
plus ring of protection. Whoops, hello.
And there's a lantern on the floor behind him as well. He sees you, and he comes up to you. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else he was going to do. He has an obvious key hanging around his neck.
Oh, my dex is 0, that's why.
He doesn't seem to be able to talk very well to you, and give me an insight check, please. Okay. Your insight shows that you think he's definitely crazy.
Oh, great.
Kind of an insane old guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I have 3
he-
attuned items.
Let me see.
Ring of protection. Okay, so is
Says
everything
he
here?
tries to get you to retire back to your room. The room in
Javelin
the
of
tower.
lightning does not require attunement.
No, thank you.
Nope.
Not at this time.
Says, "Please,
Potion of
please, the
greater
master
healing. I
won't
have
be
4 of
happy."
those, 6 potions of healing.
Then let him find me himself.
Does not require attunement.
Okay.
I've got a rapier of silver.
But perhaps you can help me.
He shakes his head and he returns into the doorway to the north.
Scale armor does not require attunement.
So you can just see
I'm
that right
loaded.
around the
I got
corner from the
scale armor
stairs.
plus
There's a
1, a
door, so it
shield
goes back in
plus
that door.
2.
And there's a smell of something coming from the room there.
I am set. I am ready to fight this vampire.
I'm just gonna peek my head in. What's in that room?
Okay, now you can really
Damn it,
feel it.
I keep
There's
clicking the thing that
horrible
makes my...
odor of decay filling this steaming hot room. And there's a large, huge pot that's bubbling over a blazing fire pit in the middle of the room. And its green, muddy contents are churning, and the far wall is lined with pegs, and hanging from them are numerous large cooking implements. Some of them could easily double as implements of torture.
Yeah, we'll just shut the door and leave it.
Welcome to the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly.
Fees. I'm still looking up this fees. Yeah.
Okay.
I could just hear this guy
2.9%
the
plus
way he
30
talks and
cents.
everything, just this slow, scrape of his duck foot,
So
all sorts of stuff. It's just funny as anything in my head.
2.9% of
Yeah.
$5 is, yeah,
Please,
15
please,
cents.
please, go back to the tower.
So
The
it's
master will not
bullshit.
be happy. Go back.
I love it. I wish I was more of an actor. I would do that myself. Okay, Shanae Casimir.
We'll just continue down the hallway.
Okay. So continuing down the hallway, you see a doorway to your south, a doorway to your north, which obviously goes to the kitchen. There's 2 doors to the west, to the east side of the west, my other east.
Actually, I want to check out this door to the south first.
Okay. The door to the south opens into a hallway that leads to a stairway, and it goes up and down. And there is a large granite stone block sitting in that alcove.
Really? Kind of like he'd come out and squish us?
No, kind of like some kind of a counterweight.
Casimir, I found something.
He comes up and asks you what you found.
Looks like a counterweight for something.
And he shrugs.
But there's some stairs going down up ahead.
Ooh, requires attunement.
And he nods. He says, yeah, that's probably what we need, yes. To the crypts.
After you.
Okay, he takes the lead and heads down those stairs. Sorry, the other down. And as he heads down those stairs, you see water coming at the bottom of the stairs. It's about a couple feet of water.
Is there supposed to be water down here?
Casimir shrugs. Just a moment, I'm going to feed you another map.
Yep.
Yes, mistress, this is the kitten. Please, have some parfait.
Very good. Okay, so you come down to the stairs and you see this big puddle of water. Did you get the map?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
We'll just keep going. How deep is the water?
The water gets to be about 3 feet deep.
Okay, that's not too bad.
So this is black still water. It feels kind of there's an arched hallway in front of you. Just a moment. And you feel quite at home here, being a drow.
Eee.
The water surface looks like dark mirrored glass, and it's only disturbed by an occasional drop of water falling from the ceiling. 20 feet ahead of you, you see hallways going to the north and the south.
All right, that's where I'm going.
Okay.
We'll go north first.
And stairs descend down to a door to the north.
Okay, we'll go through the door.
Okay. And as you look into this door, you see a dungeon area. Mold-covered ceiling. It hangs about 3 feet above the still black water that's filling this dungeon area here. Water is about 5 feet deep. Once you get to the bottom of the stairs there are 10-foot square cells. Their entrances are blocked by iron bars, both sides of the hall here. I'll share it with you.
Yeah, it's obviously a dungeon. I'm just gonna back my happy self right out of it.
Okay.
Gee, this looks familiar.
And we'll go south.
And you go south and you find the same thing.
Okay.
Another dungeon area.
Continue on.
And Melvin, just real quick, are these maps that Zacchaeus made, or are they part of the actual module?
No, they're not part of the module. The module stinks.
Yeah. Are these the Zacchaeus maps?
No, his maps kind of stank too.
Oh.
Not to be rude to him, he did a lot of work on them, but they were missing a lot of detail.
Yeah, I'd love to have a link or wherever we got these after the game.
Yeah, I bought these on the DM Guild.
Oh, you did? Okay, then I'll find them. Thanks.
Yeah, I think I paid like $10 for them.
Yeah, but it's worth it to have really nice, because the ones in the module are. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I understand. Okay, I'm missing a link. I gotta find another map. Hang on a second. I really like that they've allowed us to sort our maps by modules now.
Yeah.
It's really helpful. Shenane, ahead of you, you see a this water area opens into a large room, completely with water. Do you want to look further at it?
Yeah, because I'm still looking for that skull. So if this looks anything, like anything could be here.
Okay, just a second.
All right, this Helm of Brilliance does a
Technical
shitload of
difficulty,
crap.
hang on.
So it does.
Disconnected.
I hung up on TeamSpeak. That's awesome.
Connected. Channel switched.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay, new map, and let me describe what you're seeing in here. As soon as I get the computer to cooperate.
You got maps everywhere.
Yeah. Feel free to close them out as soon as you're done.
Yeah, as soon as I go from one to the other, I close them.
I just minimize them and move those little dots over.
So
Plus,
there are dark glow
they're all on.
shapes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. There's dark glow shapes that are thrusting up out of the still black brackish water here that fills this big room. The ceiling is festooned with hanging chains that look like thick black web strands. There's a balcony set into the north wall overlooking the room, and it has 2 large thrones on top of it. There's a red velvet curtain behind them. And you see dark, low shapes in the water ahead.
Oh boy.
Shanae, with your vision, you can see that these shapes look like racks, and iron maidens, and stocks, and other instruments of torture. You see skeletons of victims lying within them. Their jaws are seemingly frozen open in silent screams.
Well, seeing as I'm looking for a very specific skull. Do I happen to see that skull here?
Not from where you're standing. You'd have to go around and investigate, I guess.
Yeah, I'll run around the room and investigate.
Okay, you hear a noise coming from the south and the west. Just a moment. I'm going to actually remove everybody else from the combat tracker a moment.
By all means, please do.
Damn, I gotta code a lot of shit in here.
There's invaders in the dungeons.
There's a lot of shit with this helm. Okay, so there's a bonus of 4. Nope. 0 bonus 4. Wait, what?
Melvin, if you have NPCs that you would like to beat on Susie with, do you want us to take over the NPCs and fight against her with them?
Hang on a minute. Let's wait and see. So, Shenanigans,
You
you
should have seen
see,
the look on Susie's face. She's like, "You want what?"
you see several creatures rising up out of the water, heading towards you.
Whoa.
Ooh, zombies.
Brains.
Well, if that was the case, they wouldn't be attacking her at all.
Very funny.
She's the one who decided to go with the NPC that nobody trusts, all by herself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it says that the skull was displayed in a room of ill omen. Well, this looks like some pretty ill omens to me.
Yeah, they're ill omens, all right.
See? Yeah.
Too bad I'm not there with my new helm. This is awesome.
Well, she can lead you to him if you ever get back together.
If she's not one of them by the time that happens.
Yeah, exactly. These say Strahd zombies on them, so you know it's not a zombie straight out of the monster manual.
No, they're 4 times more
So
powerful.
shoot him in the head. Shoot him in the head.
Yeah,
We all
okay,
know zombies
Shenanigans,
die
what
when
would
you
you
shoot
like
him
to
in the head.
do?
All
Casimir
right.
has turned and ran.
Are you serious? He ran?
Well, swam.
I'm gonna kill him.
Okay. He's
No,
still
I'm
behind you, but he's
talking
turning
about
around.
Casimir.
He's turned around, ready to run. On his turn. So what are you doing?
All right, these things are definitely walking my way, huh?
Yeah. Well, they're heading towards you.
Awesome. I'm gonna hamstring Casimir and throw him at him.
Okay.
Now that I'm going to roll dice
Just
in the chat window, and this will be what represents the number of gems I have on the helm, just so that you know what that's going on.
Okay. Cool.
So
Just stick that in your notes somewhere or something.
yeah, I'm putting it on my character sheet. There's 4
Awesome.
different ones, but I'm just wanted to let you know what I'm doing back here.
No problem. Thanks.
Diamonds. So diamonds are prismatic spray, so there's 4 of those.
okay. So
Okay, so are you going to
Casimir's
attack? You're going to attack Casimir?
Well, he's if
No, prismatic
no,
spray.
I gotta get the zombies. So we'll just start hack a slash.
Okay.
Once. So 2d10.
That's a hit.
You get
With
14.
your silvered rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Looks
And
like
I
it
have
worked.
a
2d10
dagger in
rubies.
my other hand. So
Okay.
And that's wall of fire, so I get, how many was that?
That's a hit.
I get 14 wall of fires.
Moderately injured.
Awesome.
And I get 3d10 fire
Okay.
opals.
All right. Casimir turns and
So 15.
shoots a fireball.
15 fireballs.
Echinene.
Yeah, right.
And 4d10. I get 16 opals, which is daylight.
That should take all of them, huh?
So the Helm of Brilliance just gave me 49 castings of 4 different spells.
Pretty much. Plus the effects.
Plus the effects, which I haven't done yet.
Isn't that a shame?
It's a shame. And I gave my ring, because I can only have 3 attuned items, so I gave my ring of protection to Torme.
Yeah, because he'll never use the helm, so might as well give it to somebody that's going to use it.
So, Thorin, could you modify Torm's character sheet with that ring of protection?
Yeah, I already did that.
Thanks.
If you'll see the effect on him. Well, you already you removed him from the combat tracker.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I've been doing that and modifying his healing potions and stuff like that.
Okay, a bright streak flashes from his pointing finger, and all of these creatures get to do a dexterity saving throw against a fireball.
Bada frickin' boom.
And then they take 8d6 fire damage on a failed save. Okay.
Oops. There's a vaporized one.
Yeah, a couple of them did.
See, now this really even ticks me off even more about Casimir. He could have protected us and helped us in that other temple thing, and no. He just wandered through the place,
Yeah.
just like sticking his nose into everything that would attack us and then running the freak away. Oh, I'm so mad.
This is why I wish you slit his throat instead of mine.
That might have been an interesting part of the game. Okay, Davian's not part of this. All right. Strahd Zombie 15. And Strahd Zombie 9 comes again. And attacks for Shenane.
Wall of Fire should have
Bite and Claw. Huge fangs. It's one of those poor souls that was tortured down here. And he bites her for
31.
5 damage.
Should have 14.
And claws at her and misses.
And then the
Zombie
power.
13 comes up as well. And does the
New
same
power
thing.
should be
to do the same thing.
Helm. And this should be
Bites her for 5.
Radiant Aura.
And misses the claw attack. Shenane turn. It's the Shenane show.
Yep, I'm going to beat number 13.
Okay. Hit. Critically injured. Hit.
D6 radiant.
And it's dead.
Yay!
Whoops. That's not where that goes.
Casimir points his finger at the other two zombies.
D6 radiant.
Casts magic missile at him. And kills number 15.
Resistance to fire.
And strikes number 2 as well. Number 9, sorry. Number 9 tries to attack Shanae. Misses the bite. Misses the claw. Shanae's turn.
Yep.
That's a hit. Critically injured. That's a hit. And it's fallen back down into the water.
Good.
Is it said that my heals are stronger than Torm's heals because he didn't boost his wisdom?
Pretty sad.
Okay, we're gonna keep exploring this room.
Okay. Just a moment. Computer work here a minute.
Yep, yep.
Okay, you're just seeing more of the same. All of these racks and Iron Maidens and stocks and torture instrument hooks, all sorts of stuff in there. Lots of skeletons of victims that were just left there.
Okay.
Other
kinda
than
want-
that, there's nothing else there.
There's nothing like on the walls or anything like that.
Nope.
Okay.
They gave me this picture to show you. I should have showed it to you before.
Oh, isn't that nice? Okay, yeah. All right, and back out I go.
Okay. Back through the hallway?
Yeah, back through the hallway. And I'm gonna go back up to where the hallway where we first came in.
Okay.
Back up the stairs. There's nothing down. There's nothing down here.
Okay. And you're back to that spot.
Yep, those double doors right there on the east wall.
Okay. Just a moment.
Yep.
Okay. So you come into this place, and there are bones everywhere in here. There's dark stains covering the floor. There are large oak tables that are scarred and beaten, scattered like toys about the room. The wood is crushed and splintered, and replacing them are furniture made entirely of bones. Walls and the 20-foot high vaulted ceiling are a sickly yellow color, not because of faded or time-worn plaster, but because they are adorned with bones and skulls arranged morbidly in a decorative fashion, giving the room a cathedral-like quality. There's 4 enormous mounds of bones occupying the corners of this ossuary, and garlands of skulls extend from these mounds to a chandelier of bones that hangs from the ceiling above the long table constructed of bones in the center of the room. There's 10 chairs made of bones and festooned with decorative skulls surrounding the table, and resting atop of the table is an ornate bowl-shaped vessel made of, yes, you guessed it, bones. The doors to the north and the south are sheathed in bone, but the steel-banded double doors in the center of the east wall that you just came through are not. Above these doors, above you, is the skull of a dragon.
Bingo.
Yay, she found it.
How far up is it?
It's just hanging up above the door. If you were to pull something over, you could probably grab it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move like one of the sturdy tables over, or a sturdier looking chair over and grab it.
You're going to pull a chair made out of bones over to the door and climb up.
Yep. And then I'm gonna go find my friends.
Okay. I definitely got the scale wrong on the grid here. You're twice as large as you should be.
Exactly. I'm huge.
You're twice as large. There's a whole miniature room.
Maybe it's made for dwarves.
We're not that small. Back
The
off,
skull
lady.
weighs about 250 pounds.
You guys have a
Okay,
psychic
so
connection?
I'm not gonna carry it. I'm gonna drag it.
Okay. You enlist Casimir's help, and you are able to get it
Yes.
off of the wall down to the floor, and you can both start dragging. Where are you going to go?
Up and out.
So back through the doors?
Yep. And out to that courtyard.
Okay.
You had a bone to pick with him.
How long did that take her?
Not a full 8 hours yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say because we're resting.
You're resting. She's going by 6-second increments here. You know. Your rest is going to take the rest of the night, I'm afraid. Let me put that dragon skull into the party sheet.
My charisma modifier is 3 plus 2. That should be 6
So
at
let me
level
know
7.
you got it with you.
I have one too many spells prepared.
Wow, I don't think she can carry that thing. It's 250 pounds.
Yeah, I'm dragging it.
She is. She's dragging it.
So I have to unprepare one
I have
spell.
a strength of 8. I'm not carrying it.
Oh,
Okay. So you're now in the other hallway?
Yep, and just moving.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have one extra because I get protection from good and evil.
Well, we'll assume at least the stairs. See if
Is
Casimir
Casimir
has anything
helping
he
her?
can use. Yeah, right.
I'm surprised he's willing to walk out of here with a skull instead of going after his sister.
Yeah.
He's got somebody helping him trying to find the crypts.
So he thinks.
Oh no,
That's what
that's
he
detect
thinks.
good and evil. Okay, so back to what I was doing.
My chat is rooting for Shanae, telling her to put her pinkies into it.
I told him in no uncertain terms that I was coming down here for my own purposes, not his.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't
Okay.
count the scroll.
So with
5,
his help,
6.
give me a strength check.
Yeah, that's right. 1,
I really do
2,
not like
3,
what they did with the enhance abilities
4,
spells.
5,
So strength check with
6.
advantage.
Oh yeah, so it is only 6.
Awesome.
Plus the scroll. Oh yeah, I
This
did
is
have it
an
right.
attempt
Okay.
to try to get it up the stairs. Cool. That's good.
Bonus action.
Good old 19.
That's the best
It's
you
the
could have
best
rolled.
I can do.
Yep.
Nice job. Just a moment.
I'm a very determined drow.
You call it determination. The rest of us call it stubborn. Ox-headed.
So remember when bull strength used to raise your strength up to 18 and 20? Now it just gives you advantage on strength checks.
Yep. Same thing with all the rest of them. All they do is give you advantage on those specific
Yeah,
checks.
so if you have a strength of 8 and 10, like if I cast it on you for people who have a strength of 8, the advantage is okay, but it really doesn't help with no bonuses.
Okay, just a moment.
So technically, if the DC was 20 and she rolled the 20, but her, since she's got -1, it's a 19. Would she fail the DC?
Yes.
Yes.
Because there's no such thing as a critical success on a skill check or an ability check.
Well, that would suck then. So
She could
then
use
they
her-
need to change enhance abilities again.
But of course, I use my caveat here. It's up to the game master.
True.
My knee fell asleep.
Sorry, one more technical difficulty with the map. Just a moment.
I need to let everyone know the last bit about this helm.
Go for it.
Roll a d20 if you're wearing the helm and take fire damage as a result of failing a saving throw against a spell. On a roll of 1, the helm emits beams of light from its remaining gems, currently 49. Each creature within 60 feet of the helm other than you must make a DC 17 dexterity saving throw or be struck by a beam taking radiant damage equal to the number of gems in the helm. The helm and its gems are then destroyed. That sucks.
Wow.
So
Well,
we got to
it
remember
was
that.
really OP.
It's OP. Because wait till you see what I can do with this thing.
Yeah, I know. I read it.
It's insane.
You're gonna see like effects galore.
You're gonna when you
on
put me
players
back
now.
in the combat tracker, you're gonna see me have everything. That's gonna happen.
That's awesome.
Plaz becomes a god. Bahamut who? I'm Plaz.
Yeah, I don't pray to him anymore. I pray to me. Hello.
Okay.
New map.
Back to the map again.
Yep, and dragging it right out to the yard.
Right out to the courtyard. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna leave it here, and I'm gonna
Okay.
go find my buddies.
Great. I guess you really don't have any idea where they are.
No.
Okay.
You have an idea where we were, because you remember we were by the rope still.
Yeah. They when I left Thorin and those guys, they were over by the ropes. So I'm gonna assume.
Wait, before you assume, let me do a roll here, and actually, let me do something. I have to whisper the GM.
Oh, I hope I like this.
I'm just waiting to see what happens with the skull because it's been a while since it's been in the fresh air, and
It
things like
radiates silver light and turns into a silver dragon.
It does look very tough.
no. What I mean is like some like I don't know. It's been a while since it's actually been out in the air and seen daylight of any sort. So I'm kind of like, if it starts glowing or anything.
Yep, it just sits there and it looks really tough. Definitely a dragon skull.
We might see some effects when we lay it to rest.
Yeah, it's not doing anything out here, especially in the rain. It's getting wet.
It's just cleaning the dust off of it.
Okay. So what's the plan?
Going back to where I last saw my friends, my
Okay.
compatriots.
Casimir is begging you to come back inside.
You are free to go. I told you. I have my own agenda here.
So he's begging you to come and help him find the crypt.
Darling, I told you. I got what I came for. You are on your own.
Okay. He leaves.
Yay!
Have fun storming the castle.
Think they can do it?
It'll take a miracle.
Okay, Sinead, I'm just gonna let you wander around, whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
So how much time has passed since we've gone to sleep?
Oh, maybe 2 hours?
Maybe an hour.
Is that rope still there?
The rope is still there.
All right, I'm gonna shimmy myself up it.
Okay, you see a bunch of rooftops, and you see rooftops above you, about 10 feet up.
Okay.
There are no ropes hanging from there, if I remember right.
No, there are not.
Can I climb up?
Just the side of the wall. Do you have spider climb?
Yes, I do. I actually
Then-
have second story. I actually have a skill called second story work.
Okay, use it.
Okay. Well, it's not a skill, it's an ability, but it just.
That's right. Read it to me. This is going to be fun just to hear about it.
Okay, when you choose this archetype at 3rd level, you gain the ability to climb faster than normal. Climbing no longer costs you extra movement. In addition, when you make a running jump, the distance you cover increases by a number of feet equal to your dexterity modifier.
So basically, you got spider climb.
Okay. All right, I'll let you climb up the walls. Hang on, let's see
So,
if there are
I
any...
mean, I'll even roll like acrobatics and stuff for it if I have to.
Wait, well, we just went through this last night in the other game. What is
Okay.
your dexterity modifier? And I can tell you how many feet you got to jump. All right, so you have a strength of 8, which is 8 feet normally for a running jump, plus a +4 from your dexterity, so you have 12 feet you can jump. Half
Okay.
that height goes vertical. So 6 feet vertical. There you
Like
go.
I
Did the
said, I'll do
math
some
for you, Melvin.
acrobaty, flippy stuff so I can try and get up there.
So, with your resourcefulness, I'm going to assume that during the rest of this long rest everybody else is taking, you are able to find them. And
Okay.
making a longer story shorter, we'll have you join them up as everybody is now awake.
Did you lock the door on the fortress?
Give me a second. Same thing as I whispered you before, Melvin.
Okay. So basically, you're going to get in there and you're going to find you'll eventually find the broken window. You'll eventually find the secret door, and eventually you'll find the tower inside. Don't know how you're going to notice everybody in there. Guess you'll make a lot of noise.
Does Rorik snore really loud?
I don't think I snore at all.
I suppose there's a possibility that even being there, Shanae might not find you.
Maybe Thorin snores really loud. But technically, the fortress is another dimension, so she wouldn't actually hear anything, right?
That's kind of how I'm seeing it too. Yep. So I'm not sure that Shanae can even find you.
I will make noise. I will holler and stuff like that.
But if
Yeah,
they're in
remember,
another
we're in
dimension,
another
they won't
dimension.
hear that either.
Yep.
Of course, she doesn't know that, so. This is
Yeah,
funny.
her character doesn't know that.
Okay, so I'm going to assume that you aren't able to detect that they're in there. However, you do see this tower. But if you're really intent on finding the rest of the group, you don't know if they're in there or not. There's no indication that they've been here. There's no dust in this area.
We didn't leave any breadcrumbs, damn it.
And Plaz has my rock.
Yeah.
What rock is that?
The rock, the
birdie.
bird.
Oh, I thought you said rock, like a stone.
So Plaz has the rock. Shanae has the paper. Who has the scissors?
Lizard, Spock.
I love that part.
Well, Plaz is a lizard.
That's true.
Okay, so let me just have Shanae do an intelligence check for a minute. Let's just roll a couple things to see if the dice tell us what's happening. Okay, you totally failed trying to find them. So it's now dark. It is nighttime. What do you do?
Hey guys, it's the Shanae show.
Yep.
My stream is frozen again. What the fuck? It's not frozen. Why is it frozen up there?
I'm gonna go back outside and holler for Davian. See if he's close
Hold on
enough
a
to hear
second.
me.
I'm messaging something to Melvin. So just give me 2 seconds here, please.
He's got a thought.
I do.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back out of this stream, and I'm gonna come back in.
Except under that
Video
threshold
cluster
is
has 10
yes.
viewers.
So describe to me what this means. I don't get it.
that during the 8-hour rest, that one of us would be taking like a 2-hour time period, because some of us are memorizing. Actually, all 4 of us are spellcasters, so we're all prepping spells. During a 2-hour shift in that rotation, each of us would take turns like being outside the fortress just to see if she's coming.
Okay.
Oh, you want like a 2-hour watch? Okay.
Yeah, 2-hour watch rotations.
Like, it would have been fine if I was a wood elf, because then I would have been 4 hours, because I can sleep for 4 hours. But I'm not.
Okay, so let's say there's probably an 80% chance you notice Shanae is somewhere in there. 20% chance that you miss her. How's that?
Okay, that works. So 01 to 80 will be yes. Anything higher than that, sorry, Shanae.
So who's taking first watch then?
69.
All right. All right. We'll assume you all get back together then.
Yay.
Welcome to the tower.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Yo.
Yo, what up?
Well, aren't we asleep? Because Rourke was the one taking first watch.
Oh, I mean, yo, I'm not up.
Well, Rurik taking the first watch. Okay, so let's kind of think through this here. If he took the first watch, that was the first 2 hours. That's how long it took her to get the stupid skull out of the castle.
Yep.
And so then it probably took another good solid hour for her to figure out where she was going and how to find that secret door and how to get in there. So it probably wouldn't have been Rurik's watch, actually.
Okay, then I guess Plaz took second.
I'd say we're probably about the third watch in right now.
Just to make it easy, it'll be Torms. So
okay,
bypass this. Just go on.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's.
But I wanted to role play it
get out of the technicalities here. Okay, so what do you guys want to do now? There's tons of money in here.
Well, we can take this thing with us.
If it's empty.
I
We
found the
can't-
skull.
Can we can't really
You found what skull?
use money at this point, can we?
The big dragon skull.
Technically, no. There's no real stores, really.
Tech.
Tech.
Thank you for
Awesome.
filling me in.
Awesome.
So, yeah, we need to take this skull
Let's go get that skull.
Let's go get it, then get it and fly away. Has the rain
since-
cleared up overnight?
No, it is still heavy rain and it is nighttime. It's about midnight here.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
So did we in fact get a long rest?
The Hour of the Vampire.
Well, you got your
Yes,
helm. You
cool.
can take on Strahd now.
Just a moment, let me get everybody back into the combat tracker.
Oh, I'm ready.
See, now it's great that Plaz has all sorts of things that he can do that are like anti-vampire, anti-undead, but keep in mind, he still has a limited number of actions.
Yes.
And with all those options, that means we can't run all of those options at the same time. We can only run certain numbers of them at any one point.
Is a vampire a humanoid?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it's undead.
Well, undead.
Yeah, but would a hold person work on it? Or because there's no hold
No.
undead.
No.
Because hold person says humanoid. It doesn't say undead or nothing.
No. Hold monster is the one that is for undead.
Well, hold monster just says like beasts and stuff. It doesn't say undead.
Oh, in that case, we can't hold undead anymore.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because humanoid isn't a vampire considered a humanoid?
No, they're considered undead.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go back to your card reading. Just a moment, I'll find it.
Everybody should reapply their effects.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh, let
Are
me give
you
you a
done
long rest.
putting yours on?
Yeah, I'm done.
As my chat window blew up.
I see the save didn't work. Better change it back to the way it was. I thought you could put a attribute in there and it would automatically do it. It's supposed to, but I think I did it wrong.
It's supposed to be advantage charisma or something, right?
No, it's aura protection is just it's save 3, and I thought by putting
yeah.
save charisma it would pull my. I can take it off.
No, you have to put the 3 in there, right?
Yeah, I guess it's the way I had it, but I thought I could do it that way. It's supposed to. You're supposed to be able to do that, but I have to figure out how to exactly do it, so I'll just change it back.
Okay, so going back to the card reading, you need to look at this and figure out what else you need before you confront Strahd.
All right, the ones that have little brackets is the ones we have complete, correct?
Yes. But number 4, even though you know who it is, you don't have that person with you.
Correct.
Yeah, the
And
girl, we
you
have to go back and get her.
don't have number 2.
Well, we know what number 5 is.
Yes.
Because we know who Strahd is and all the rest of that stuff. So we know what number 5 is.
So you've got 2 and 4 to work on, I think. And if you want the benefit of whatever's going to happen when you put that skull back, you probably want that too. So we've got about 25 minutes left. If you want, what would you like to do with that time? You
Yep,
wanna...
it says right in Hold Monster. The spell has no effect on undead.
Good to know.
All right, I'm just reading over the. Find the Mad Dog's crypt. The treasure lies within, beneath blackened bones.
Well, there was that critter down there, kind of looked like a dog. In the crypt.
So the treasure of holy power is the dragon's skull. Because this card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. That would be
the skull,
the beacon. Because a holy symbol of great hope would be a beacon of hope. And it's a powerful force for good and protection, which is the silver dragon. So yeah, so 2 is the dragon skull.
Perhaps. It's not, I don't think it meets the qualifications of being holy. It's dragony, not holy.
Well, silver dragons, aren't they holy?
Well,
depends on how many times they've been
the
shot.
dragon itself may not be, but it appears that order of knights considered these dragons to be holy, to be the protectors, etc., etc.
Maybe.
Just like Bahamut's a deity.
So if you were to ask Shanae if any of the bones were blackened, she would probably have to say no, they were kind of yellow.
Okay, sugar.
Maybe the Helm of Brilliance is the holy item.
I think that's a random die roll, is what that was.
That was a stroke of luck.
Sweet.
We like strokes of luck.
Mm-hmm.
We've had some pretty good ones when it comes to the treasure in this game.
It's awesome.
Looking through every spell, there's no
good thing it's not
undead.
an Adventurers League game.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Okay, so what's the plan?
Aha, it does work if you format it right.
Well,
Nice.
with the skull, only one of us is going to be able to ride the rock.
Well, doesn't the rock carry like 600 pounds?
It can carry up to 500, but its max load is 1,000, and it flies at half speed. And it can only go half the distance.
Well, how much do we all weigh?
It doesn't really matter. We want to keep the party together at this point, because no matter what we do, we only put 3 of us on the back of the rock. So, and I'm not going to fly.
I thought we were able to put everybody on the back of the rock.
No, last time Davian helped us out with that.
No, Davian was flying alongside of us. It's just Rook didn't want to fly on it.
Well, Rurik's not going to fly anyway, so we have to.
Well, it's going to take us friggin' forever to get back to the area then.
We may as well take forever to go back because this Mad Dog's Crypt, I don't recall anything that we've run across so far that would be considered a Mad Dog's Crypt. And the way it's capitalized is a formal name. We may need to speak to Davian to find
That's
out
not the
about
crypt
this.
where we put the skull?
What, where Shanae found it? No.
No, where we have to
Because-
place the skull. Because we have to
I
bring the
haven't even
skull
been there
back
yet, so.
to a crypt to lay it to rest.
Right, but is it beneath Blackened Bones? And, well, no, but what we have to do is we have to retrieve a treasure from there beneath Blackened Bones. Blackened Bones would mean something that would caught on fire. So we have to look for a place that caught on fire, a crypt that caught on fire. That's a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. So we need Davian to help us riddle out the Mad Dog portion of it. Unless one of you ran across something while I was in prison that I don't know.
I mean, the only thing I could think of is like the castle and stuff was in shambles and burnt, where all the revenants were. I don't know if the crypt was in the same condition.
Did anybody even go into the crypt of that?
Yeah, we all did, and we found treasure in there.
Yeah, that was a mausoleum of arguable.
Well, mausoleum, crypt, same thing to me.
No, crypts are underground. And they're usually some, to use a D&D term, they're a dungeon. They're not just typical a building that you walk into. A mausoleum is usually is above ground and has a central feature of X, Y, and Z being the people who are buried there.
Okay,
Crypt
I learned
has
something new.
multiple
I always
things
thought they were
buried
the
there.
same thing.
Sorry, that's the archaeology in me coming out.
Well, I
Which, by
learned
the way,
something new.
speaking of archaeology, it's kind of as a side note, the Wizard of Wines, I found out where that came from. I knew it sounded familiar.
Where'd it come from?
It's one of the original B modules from Basic.
Oh, yeah. Do you know this was written by Tracy Hickman and Margaret Wise? This module.
Yep.
So they based it on everything in the original Barovia adventure.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right, so we're heading on foot back to the mausoleum, or
Yes.
which is going to take us what, 5-day travel?
Not 5 days. It's not that far. Especially if we travel by the roads.
I mean, I could speed us along for an hour, but that's about it.
Yeah, we may as well start heading back by the roads. And Melvin, you tell us if we have any random encounters. That's what I say we're going to do. And scene.
okay.
Because I could summon horses for us to ride for an hour, but that's it.
It's not worth it.
Okay, well, it's pitch black. It's midnight.
Well, we slept. We're not going to go back to sleep.
Don't know. It's up to you guys.
Well, we haven't finished our long rest yet, so
You can continue to rest until you're done, but your
Well,
rest
I
is gonna
do because I want my spell back.
your rest is gonna end by 3 a.m. or so. If you're just doing 8
Yeah,
hours, if you're doing longer,
yeah,
then
let's
Shanae
finish.
gets
Yeah,
the
let's
rest
finish
too.
the 8 hours.
If you want, you can wait until morning. and then Shenane can have her rest as well.
That works too.
Awesome.
Sure.
Okay. So you stay in your little dungeon, your little tower here.
At 3 a.m., I will volunteer to take watch for the rest of the morning until the sun comes up.
Yeah, we'll keep
Okay.
you company.
Okay.
And we will discuss the command word for
Yes,
this fortress.
we'll have a heart-to-heart. You and I will have a heart-to-heart, which we
Yes.
will have at some other date.
Rurik, during your watch, you hear movement in the room outside the secret room.
You hear that?
So, what's it sound like?
Sounds like movement, but there's some screeching involved, so it doesn't sound natural. Definitely screeching involved.
Doesn't sound natural, Rorik. What do you think?
Primal awareness. Are there undead
Primeval,
nearby?
yes. There you go. Awesome.
What does that do for you?
It allows me to detect a specific type of creature within 6 miles. I'm saying undead.
Okay, yep. You notice there are 3 vampires in the room outside. They were drawn to the broken window.
Oh, you know what I want to do. Oh, you know what I
Yes,
want to do.
I do.
I go get Torme.
Do you want to let
the
Shenane
others.
stay asleep so she gets her rest?
Yeah, Shenane can sleep. I go get Torme.
You're
And
gonna
play.
let the drow sleep while we go fight vampires.
Yes. She had her adventure.
Awesome. This is
Let's have her
very
adventure.
true. I'm okay with this.
And
Yes,
you guys.
so I'm going to get Torme and Plaz.
Okay. I will prepare this thing.
And can the others of us get our rest, please?
I did. I gave everybody a long rest.
Did you really? Because the wounds didn't come off.
No,
That's
the
right.
wounds don't.
Yeah,
The wounds
they
don't
don't
come
magical
off here.
healing.
Do you want
That's
some
right, I
healing?
forgot. No, I can do it myself.
You have to eat elderberries, good berries, or you have to use your natural healing, which is your
Well,
hit dice.
That's
I
what
would
I was
have.
gonna do. I was gonna hand him my 10 good berries I have if he wants to heal
And
himself.
prior to the rest, I would have used all of my lay on hands, which amounts to some amount. I'll tell you in a second.
I'm okay with that. You guys figure out how much you tried to heal yourselves during this.
'Cause I get
35.
10 berries a day. I make 10 good berries a day every day. So if anybody wants
I just
any of
want
those.
to point out that Shenane is on the combat tracker twice.
Okay,
Yeah, she
thanks.
is.
I could have healed the entire party with just my lay on hands, which I get back after the rest. So everybody should be healed.
Considering Plaza and I are the only 2 that are hurt in the original portion of the party, and then Shenane tops it with another 10 points.
Well, then I'll give her the good berries. I'll leave them next to her while she sleeps.
Frozen
You would've used
stream
that
bullshit.
before
What the
we
hell?
we
Bullshit.
went to rest.
Okay. So go ahead and heal yourselves as that would dictate.
Cool.
So when you wake up, Shenane, you have 10 good berries you can eat, and he'll heal you fully.
Nice.
I already healed her though.
Okay,
Awesome.
Rurik,
No, but you
Thorin,
said you did it
Torme,
before
and
we went
Plaz,
to
please
rest.
Oh,
roll
right.
initiative.
Sure, now I get the crap initiative.
We're all doing it? I didn't.
Yeah, sorry, Rurik, Thorin, Thorn, and Plaz. Because Shanane's sleeping in the tower.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go fight 3 vampires.
No big deal, there's just 3.
Jesus, of course, Torme gets the 18 initiative.
Okay, so Thorin went and woke up, or actually went and got Plaz and Torme. I'm just trying to arrange everything in my head here and on the map the way I believe we're going to be when we start this encounter kind of thing. So I would be over by the door, and those three are there, getting ready to come out. Okay. Does Torme have like a plus 604 to his initiative? He's always first.
I don't know. He's got a +1.
Lucky rolls.
He's got a hidden plus 604.
I guess so.
Okay, you guys ready to start?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to end up having to quit during the first round.
Yeah, we probably will. I like cliffhangers.
Okay.
I left my Sunday game in the middle of a fight with a beholder last time we played. So
Just happy we finally get some action.
So you all come out the door, you walk around the tower, come to the secret door, and you're ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm holding up my hand to them when they come around the corner.
Okay, you got everybody there?
Torme disappeared.
He wandered into the mask.
Melvin, can I go over there?
Do the rules say I can do that?
Rorik, you close the secret door, right?
Yeah, it automatically closes, yes. But I hold up my hand. Because I'm waiting for something very specific. I would like everybody to ready their action. It's basically what I want to say, but I'm not
I have
saying
ready
anything. I'm
actions.
holding up a hand.
Ready your action.
Can we ready to action outside? Oh yeah, we're okay. Well, we're in we're in turn order, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the vampires don't know you're there. They don't know anything about the secret door.
I don't see no vampires.
You're effectively hidden.
That's because we're behind a wall. We can't see them. They're on the other side of the secret door.
What is Torme doing?
You have to open the door first. He's standing behind you.
Rorik held up his hand. I'm waiting for him to give me the sign.
Okay, round 2. That was a quick
Well,
What do you
waiting
mean?
till it gets my
Wait. No, we didn't go through anybody else's turn. What's going on?
Oh, okay. So,
well, it's Torme's turn. Is he
Torme.
passing his
Torme,
turn?
What
What's
do
he
you want
doing?
Torme to do? Okay.
Okay. Now, if I make a perception check for hearing, is that considered a bonus action or an action?
It's a bonus action.
Okay. Because what I basically want to do is I want to wait until one of the vampires is crossing in front of the secret door, open it, reach out, grab him, pull him in, and then everybody else who has a ready to action just beats the living crap out of him while I close the secret door.
So we're gonna do this one at a time.
Okay.
Scooby Doo, where are you?
Exactly. I'm getting sick and tired of people jumping out of walls and grabbing a hold of us. It's our turn, damn it.
Yeah.
So I'd give you a small percentage chance of that actually working. How are you going to detect when a vampire's outside the door?
He's using Detect Primeval so he can see where they are.
Plus, I have Detect Evil and Good at will.
Right, you do. I'm just wondering if you can detect exactly where they are. Does that pinpoint their exact location?
For the duration, you know if there's any aberration, celestial, undead within 30 feet, as well as where the creature is located.
Okay. Well, you know they're in the room next to you.
The spell penetrates most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay. Well, it's not a foot of stone. It's just a
Okay,
secret
so I
door.
should know they're there then.
You know they're there, and Rick has told you that they're there.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, I guess I'm readying an action too for when Plaz basically nods his head that one is close enough to the door for me to reach out and grab.
Okay, so you're gonna try a grapple action as soon as this happens.
Correct.
Okay.
And we know how good I am at grappling with freaking vampires.
Oh,
Do you want
before
to trade spots with Thorin?
Yes.
yeah, sure.
Thorin, can you move your token so I don't drop myself
Yeah.
on top of you?
Before Torm would have passed his turn, I wanted to cast this on you. I forgot. Protection from good and evil. I wanted to cast it on Rurik.
Go for it.
Well, it doesn't have an effect, so I have to actually code it in.
I have it.
Well, you want to put it on him for me then?
Yeah.
And I'll just remove the spell slot.
Well, Rob, you and I finally get to do the age-old comedy routine. When you nod your head, I'll hit it.
The suspense is killing us. And I think as soon as you are all prepared, we'll just end the session tonight.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Before, yeah, I probably would have cast that on myself as well prior to, since we're standing here knowing there's dudes behind the door, I would have also cast that spell on myself, protection from good and evil.
That's cool. I'm good with stopping right here because this is a good place. This is a good spot to stop because we'll all get nuts.
Yeah.
Daylight's happening. Don't worry
Waiting to
about
see
that.
what happens with. Well, yeah, it's like 3 a.m., so still dark and raining.
I mean, the spell daylight is happening.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. And we got Plaz has a flaming sword that does brilliant daylight too.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I kind of want to wait until Charles is here to take over Torm.
He's not going to use the spells that I have. I have set up for him.
That's okay.
Because I'm having him cast daylight, and then I'm going to cast moonbeam.
Woo!
We're going to mess these vampires up.
I'm going to blow up some stuff.
Gonna be a massacre.
I'm going to save all 14 of my fireballs for Strahd. Like, what's up?
Black and
Depends on
really
how
fun.
many, like, what do you, like, it's very rare that even with a big boss that a fight goes more than, 10 or 12 rounds.
I'm thinking 14 fireballs might do him in.
Yeah, maybe.
That's funny.
What I think we should do is I think we should pick up Plaz. All of us pray to Bahamut that we sacrifice him and he gets a 1 on some sort of die roll so his helm explodes. Only with Strahd in the room.
Yeah, because it'll do that much radiant to Strahd, so that'll be good. Unless he makes his dex save.
Atomic radiance.
Fantastic.
That's power word
Well,
nuke.
So here's kind of something to think about. If you destroy Strahd and one of you dies, then the power for you to come back no longer exists in the land.
It's fine. My spirit goes home.
YOLO.
And you create a new
YOLO.
character,
Yep.
I guess.
I return to nature.
That'll be fun. All right, looking forward to next time. Oh, next week I've got company out of town, so I will not be able to play next week.
Okay, so 2 weeks.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh boy.